You are now listening to the MoDatCast.
Hey everybody, welcome to the MoDatCast. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and fucking Jill, let's start it over.
No, we're not doing goddamn ladies and gentlemen. But hey, thanks for coming everybody. This is a brand new episode. This is our third one in. What are we, third?
Third one in.
Whatever. It don't matter. But I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a good episode.
It's gonna be a great episode. It's gonna be a poop-filled episode, if you will.
A poop-filled episode. Last time we did masturbation.
Masturbation.
We titled that episode Dadsturbation.
Dadsturbation. Episode 2, MoDatCast.
But, this episode is going to be bigger. It's going to be stronger.
It's going to be smellier.
It's going to be harder. It's going to be longer.
We also have two special guests with us today, man. We have two of our good friends with us. We have Big John. Say hello, Big John.
Hi.
Ooh.
Oh, God damn.
Big John just switched it up on us real quick. He's from San Francisco.
Nah, I'm just kidding, though. What up?
Oh, now he's from Oakland.
We're going all over the Bay Area, so hey, I'm from Vacaville.
Yeah, man. And we also have our friendly friend Cooper.
What's going on, everybody?
Yep, actual Michael, but his nickname is Cooper. So
It's
we'll
been that way
call him
for
Cooper.
years, and everybody just calls me Cooper. I don't really care.
There you
Either
go.
way.
Yep, you can even call him an asshole. Same thing.
You know what? That actually applies sometimes as well. It's a nickname I go by. So
I think we all get that nickname from time to time. I know I do. Anyways, yeah, so our episode today mainly focusing around, we want to get to the point of adult pooping your pants. And, some people may not want to talk on the subject that much or whatever else, but I'll tell you what, man. MoDatCast, we get mo high, we get mo drunk, and we tell mo fun stories. And especially, I know I haven't told you guys too much background about myself yet, but I do have a little thing called Crohn's disease. Google that shit, and you'll understand a little bit where the madman's coming from. So this has happened to me on a couple different occasions, unfortunately.
You know who hasn't pooped their pants as an adult?
Who's that? Liars.
Well, liars. Everybody craps their... You know what? In my adult life, I've crapped my pants... It's got to be at least 2 or 3 dozen times.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've pissed my pants? 0 times.
I was just... It's weird. We were at Troy's birthday party yesterday, and I don't know how we got on the subject, but that subject came up. And I was
talking about it.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I was drunk. I'm like, some fucking broad with huge tits was telling me this story. I don't know. It was Bucky. But fucking...
broad had a huge beard.
Yeah. But man, she was hot. But yeah, man. I've shit my pants on a lot of different occasions, but I've never pissed my pants as an adult. And that's...
Not once.
That's weird. I've pissed the bed as an adult. Fucking a few times, but I've never actually done it with my pants on.
Dude,
I've awake.
As an adult, I have not pissed the bed. I used to piss the bed as a kid.
Yeah.
On occasion. That ended when I was about 11 or 12.
15.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I really can't say that I've ever... Okay, I remember specifically the one time... Besides, like as a little, elementary school kid or whatever.
Yeah.
The one time I pissed my pants, I was about, I'll give myself 11.
11.
I think I was 11.
Uh-huh.
I was on a car ride, and I was like, dude, I gotta pee. This is gonna happen. It needs to happen right now.
Yeah.
And I was with my friend Mark. He's kind of like like Big Brothers Big Sisters. He's like a big brother kind of figure.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I've got to piss, dude. This has to happen. And we were on our way back to my house in Novato.
Yeah.
And we were in like Petaluma going down 101.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, we're almost there. I was like, no, dude. I mean, I just fucking pull over.
This needs to happen now.
This needs to happen now. He's like, just hold it. And he's fucking flying. He's doing like 110 down the freeway.
God, it's so stupid. Why not just pull over?
I know, dude. Like, it could have been totally fine. Just pull over on the side of the fucking freeway.
It's his fucking car, too. I don't want someone pissing in my car.
Well, it was a piece of shit. I mean, but still.
It got a lot worse.
So, as far as that pissing my pants scenario goes, I take very little responsibility for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when it comes to shitting myself...
I take very little responsibility for it. Fuck you, asshole. I'm pissing in your car.
Yeah, it had to happen. I fucking gave him plenty of warning. It's like the dog scratching at the door.
Yeah.
The dog's fucking scratching at the door, and you don't let the dog out, and it shits on your floor. You can't kick the fucking dog.
Yeah, don't blame the fucking dog.
Don't be a dick to the dog because you fucked up, human.
Yeah.
So
fuck you, human. Piece of shit. Fucking
so
hate
yeah,
all
that was the one time I pissed myself. But I've crapped myself several times. The last time I crapped myself was it was about 3 weeks ago.
Man, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, I was walking my dog. Crap myself.
Okay, now. Did you pick it up with the little bag?
No. It was all right. So I'll get into this one. This wasn't the story I was going to tell. I have the story picked out that I'm going to tell.
Did the dog inspire you to do so? I mean,
all right. So I was out walking my dog, just right down the street over here, and I take fiber as a dietary supplement because when I do my low carb diet, you tend to get like really solid hard poop. So it just goes slow. You know what I mean? It's not like I get constipated or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I put fiber in my diet just to help things move through.
Oh yeah.
And also makes your shit huge and fluffy. It's like pooping on a SpongeBob. It's kind of fun.
Sponge poop.
The SpongeBob poops. Anyway, so I had taken some just like metamucil fiber earlier on in the day.
Yeah.
And Rose was actually up at Boots and Corey's house.
Yep.
And so I had the night to myself. So I was like, I was walking the dog, and I went for a long ass walk. Dude. It was like a 2-hour long walk because what was I going to do? Come home and fucking watch TV?
Yeah.
So and because whenever I take walks,
fluffy shits.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever I take like walks, nice long walks, I always get in the zone. I get like this really euphoric zone. I get all these good ideas, and I think about different shit that I want to learn for to develop my computer skills and like different business ideas, all kinds of shit.
And this speaks on Bucky too, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you from Vallejo. And Vallejo, you may not necessarily want to go for a 2-hour walk around Vallejo.
It depends on where you're walking. Yeah, it's fine, dude. I've never had any problems here. I mean, most people talk shit about Vallejo, but it's all good. I'll take it because it keeps my fucking rent down. So keeps it cheap.
Exactly.
So anyway, back to the story. I'm walking my dog, and I'm pretty far from my house, like 2 miles out, and it just bam all at once. There's a missile in the tube.
Oh, so okay, you're filling it. I thought
you
meant it just like no. That would scare the shit out of me.
It just was knocking the door. It came like poop here, and the poop delivery was there, and you can't. You're gonna sign for the package.
Your poop has the fast track going on right now. It's like I'm not waiting in line.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the thing at Disneyland where you get to the front of the line?
The fast pass.
The fast,
the handicap
fast pass
thing. Where you go to the front of the line when you're in an Easy Go or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like 2 miles from my house at this point. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I gotta take a dump. So I was like, all right, well, I'll stop for a sec. I'll crouch down like I'm tying my shoe because like when you like sit down, sometimes the poop will just like
suck back in.
Back up. Yeah. No, it's like I crouch down and I'm acting like I'm tying my shoe, and I'm like, come on, poop, go back.
Come on, poop.
Come on,
get back in there.
And it didn't happen. I was like, damn it, all right, it's right there.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well I've got to piss. So there's that. Maybe I could piss in an alley, take some pressure off. So I'm walking home, and I kind of beeline through an alley to take a piss. And the alley that I went through, like, there's some dude working on his fucking car. Like, fuck, dude. Like, the only guy that's out at fucking 9 p.m. working on his fucking car.
Yeah.
In, ghetto part of Vallejo. Fuck. So, couldn't piss. I'm like duck walking by. I'm looking like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? I was in these same pants, too.
Oh, nice.
I shit in these
I'm
pants.
guessing they've been washed, right?
I hope so.
Man.
I think so. I don't know.
Stand up real quick.
3 weeks ago, I took a
Okay,
dump
you
in
didn't
these
wash
pants,
them, buddy.
guys.
You didn't wash them. Sorry. Hate to tell you.
So anyway, I'm just right down the street down here, down at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
3 blocks from home. And I'd been holding it back this whole way. And a poop pebble comes out. I sharted just a little bit. It was just like a little tiny, like
a pebble.
Size of a silver dollar, if that.
A silver dollar? That's pretty big.
I'm just being generous. It was probably the size of a quarter.
Okay.
But it was enough that it had a touchdown. You know what I mean? Once you touchdown, you're fucked. Yeah. And I felt it like jumping around in my boxer briefs.
Man. And
I was like, man, this thing's gonna fucking fall down my leg. And so at that point, I'm duck walking fast as I fucking can, walking by people looking stupid as fuck.
Your dog's just like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
So because of the fiber that I had taken, it's like this spongy ass wet shit. It's there was no saving. I had to take a shower. So
oh well, I would hope so, man.
So that was the last time I shit myself.
Jesus Christ,
that I can remember.
Well, the funny thing is, like, since we were talking about what we were going to talk about on this episode here, I have so many stories about it.
We got to pick the best one. We'll come back to you.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I've been thinking like, well, this one's funny, but I mean, when is it not funny when you shit your pants?
It's always funny.
At the time, no, it sucks. But afterwards, it's always fucking funny.
It depends. If you're with people and you shit yourself, it sucks.
When
you're all by yourself, dude, it's like, come on, dude, fuck, this is going to be a funny story later.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
All right. Man. I still think it's funny if I pooped in front of people.
Yeah, me too.
One of the last, I'll tell this real quick story because
I just thought of another shit myself story.
You see, look, this podcast will go on for 8 hours if we let it, man.
If we let it, yeah.
One of my real quick fucking stories, man. Me and Boots were out. We were going fucking, we went to go look at a thrift shop or some shit like that, and fucking, we came back and his old roommate Pookie was there. And you know how Boots' house is. Basically, you walk into the front door, and if you the stairs go upstairs right to your right, and then right next to those stairs, there's like 3 little small steps that go down into like another living room.
It's the tri-level, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the roommate that was staying there, his door opens up right to where those stairs go. So we come walking in, and Pookie was down there, and he said something to Justin, and like they were sitting there talking, and I came in and went down those steps. And I was trying to, I was like burping or something. I was doing like this big ass long burp. And I was like, ah, and then just shit myself right there, like right in front of both of them. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. What was my own, because this was maybe last year. So I've done this so many other times before. And the first few times you're like, oh, shit. But the only fucking explanation, the only thing that I said afterwards, I looked right at him with wide eyes and I just said, I just shit my pants and just walked directly into the bathroom, fucking took off my underwear, fucking finished off the rest of that shit and threw the underwear away and said, well, commando for the rest of the day.
Those are gone. They're dead to me.
Luckily, it wasn't much. It was just like it was the beginning, the pre-shit, if you will.
Yeah, that's a lucky draw right there.
Yeah, and it was like mostly liquid. Yeah, the
liquid.
It had a nice little butterfly poop stain on the inside.
Kind of smells like Play-Doh.
Yeah. Oh no, it smelled way worse than that, man. I wish
usually like when it's just like a liquid shit, it's got like that weird kind of like
precursor,
Play-Dohs.
If you will. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like shit yet. You know
well,
what I mean?
mine did.
It's like that gooey, like fucking.
It's like shit pre-cum.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
I think
lubing the track for the poo train to come through.
I think Crohn's makes that non-existent. It's just like I don't have that precursor. It's just solid 100% nasty shit from beginning to end. You're fucked. That's why it's like, man, you better be careful. I got to be careful where I fucking choose to fart if I'm feeling a certain way.
Yeah,
because it's like, man, you never know. Is that little tiny pebble like you were talking about before? That little pebble to me. If I were to do it right now, it would smell fucking horrible. Like, it would smell like someone just shit on the table. Just that little tiny piece, man. I got potent shit.
The poop pebble. I've got by the poop pebble several times.
The poop pebble.
Okay, so the worst one, and let me. We're going back to high school.
Yeah.
This is my senior year.
Yeah.
Of high school. Just to set this up. And this isn't my official poop story, but we'll tell this one because it's good.
Let's do it.
My official poop story. I'm gonna narrate that one out like fucking straight up.
Let's do it.
Like long, intro. You're gonna get the whole story.
Can I put myself in the position of you, and you just kind of like, if I were to say I'm living it out, and you're the voiceover of what's going on, can I live it out as you're telling the story? Because I think that'll be fucking awesome.
I can. Okay, I'll try. We'll try it out. Whatever, dude. If it works, it works.
I think you understood what I'm saying, but it's okay.
I wish I had gotten that camera. You know, remember I was talking about getting that fucking camera to film the whole thing, so you could do a video, and do it live on Ustream. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten it because that would have been way better. But we'll get there someday. When
eventually,
we're rich.
Man.
So make us rich.
Fuck it, we just need a GoPro.
I know. Anyway, so. Here's backstory on this. About 17 years old, senior in high school.
Yeah.
And
high school's got to be bad if you do it then.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So here's what happened. I learned at some point how to suck air into my asshole.
Oh, yes, you did.
Fart. Remember that?
Remember, we still have videos of it shooting fucking water out of your ass.
Yeah, where I shot that water out of my ass on Lewis Cup's front yard. Yeah,
you did it out in front of my house too, man.
I did, yeah.
And that was with Pops, and you know how asshole Pops is, man.
He laughed.
Dude, fucking Pops would have seen that. He'd come out, what the fuck, man? Your friends are shooting water out of their ass in front of my house. Fuck you. This is the same guy that almost killed me because I left a cup out. Let alone have Bucky come over and shoot water out his fucking... Anyways.
So I'm in class in ROTC.
You shit in uniform.
No, I wasn't in uniform, but I was in the ROTC room. And everybody used to just randomly call me out. Dude, I heard you could suck air in your ass and fart it out. I was like, yes, I can. And so you gotta prove that shit.
Said it with pride and confidence.
Yeah.
Yes,
dude,
the fuck I can.
I was pretty fucking legendary for that shit.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Everyone had seen the video. So, somebody called me out, middle of class, and fucking in ROTC, the ROTC room. Now, I'm wearing shorts. Like my khaki shorts, right? Like the cargo shorts.
Cargo shorts, yeah.
Kind of like remember the cartoon Doug?
Oh yeah,
kind of like those shorts.
Doug Funny pants.
Yeah, Doug Funny. So,
hey, Funny.
I'm in the back of the ROTC room, and
you shit your pants.
It had never happened before. I'd never shit myself sucking in a fart and farting. And it had to happen when everybody's fucking looking at me. And this girl calls me out. She was really cute, too. I forgot her name. I slept with her at one point.
Man.
Damn it. What the hell is her name?
Anyways.
So, yeah, I'm in the back of class.
His name was Jeff, by the way.
It's a 32-year-old virgin. Very generous.
He was a great janitor.
Yeah, right there in front of class, in front of everybody. I fucking shit out a poop pebble. And I was wearing boxers and the shorts, so the poop pebble went onto the floor. The floor. I shit on the floor in ROTC.
How big was the pebble?
It's about the size
like a
of
marble?
a quarter.
Oh, man. That's a
After
big pebble.
Like splatted on the floor.
It turned into a pancake. Man.
So, yeah, I shit on the floor in high school.
In high school.
That went well.
Hilarious.
Yeah. And promptly walked right home.
There's kids nowadays that'll probably fucking take themselves out if they did that in high school, man.
So, Eric Gow wasn't there when this happened, but he heard about what had happened, and he couldn't be outdone. So literally, we were standing in the library at Fairfield High.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, dude, fucking Bucky, he fucking shit on the floor in ROTC. And Eric Gow's like, oh, that's nothing, dude. Watch this. He fucking walks over, grabs a book. Opens up a book in the library, takes a dump in the middle of this book, holds it shut, and sticks it back
on the fucking shelf, man.
Pulls his pants up without wiping and just goes about his day, the rest of the day.
Disgusting.
Remember when he took a shit in the sink?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's
he
how
didn't
Gow
wipe after
was,
that
man.
Either.
No. He just fucking pulled him right back up and
said,
pulled
his pants up and walked away.
That shit like a savage, son.
Yeah.
What's all this wiping garbage? You're a girl. Only girls wipe their pussies when they're done. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, dude, that's pretty fucking funny, man. What about you guys? What about Mr.
Tell me a
Big
story
John
about
there?
shitting yourself.
Well, first of all, have you ever shit yourself as an adult?
Of course they have, dude.
I just want to see if they're honest.
I have.
Cooper has.
I sure as hell have.
And
I
Big
did
John
once.
is confirmed
Once
too.
as an adult, once as a kid.
Really? Only once as a kid? I don't
Yeah.
believe you.
No, seriously.
Really?
Only once.
Oh, man.
I was in the city at the time.
Actually,
Let's hear about it.
I did one as a kid too.
Never mind.
No lie.
Go ahead, Coop.
Which one do you want to hear? The kid one or the adult one?
We have to do adult.
Adult one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be adult.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, kids aren't
Kid
funny when
one,
they
kid
shit.
one. You know, I told the high school one just because it came up and because I shit on the floor.
Yeah.
But my poop story is an adult poop story.
People
You know
feel
that
bad
kind
about when kids poop themselves.
Yeah,
But when adult does it.
when a kid does it, they get all self conscious about it, and there's
Yeah.
a whole fucking it's like you need therapy after that shit. You need to like talk to a professional. Like as an adult, it's just like, oh, I fucking shit myself. I'm an idiot.
the kid one happened at camp. And we blamed it on it. We blamed it. It said there was a rat.
Dude, I shit myself at Boy Scout camp like 4 times. Dude.
What the fuck is Boy Scout camp?
It's a defense mechanism so I didn't get butt raped.
Fucking counselor.
Because that happens all the time at Boy Scouts. You need to watch out now.
Damn it. Well, there goes our Boy Scouts sponsor. Oh, fuck. Anyways, yeah. So what's the adult one?
golden peanut.
So mine basically happened. I was unemployed for a couple months. Just got a new job at CarQuest in Vacaville.
Awesome.
As the route driver, which I'd have to go to 6 different cities in the Bay Area, drop off parts, pick up shit every day.
Yeah.
My day would start off, I'd drive to Sacramento, get the initial pickup, drive down to Vacaville, Travis Air Force Base, Concord. I ended up, doing a big circle around the Bay Area.
Yeah, a bunch of places.
So we would take our lunch break in Concord, and we'd stop off in this parking lot, and the guy who was training me the job and showing me where to go, he's like, yeah, go into Safeway, get something to eat, come back out here, take about a half-hour lunch, and we'll get back on the road.
Yeah.
So I call this the ninja shit because my stomach didn't feel anything bad at all, whatsoever. I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel like, just anything. Walk in the bathroom just to take a piss.
Yeah.
So I'm standing in front of the toilet taking a piss, and I was like, okay, I got to fart. So I let one go.
That's the key part right there, man. That's what'll get you.
That's the thing. I let one go, and I start feeling something going down my leg, and I look between my legs, and there it goes down into my sock.
Oh,
And-
man. Was it liquid?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
It's straight liquid.
That's the worst.
And I'm sitting there trying, and I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? It's like, my pants now.
Oh,
man.
man.
I gotta drive with this guy back to Vacaville from Concord. This is gonna smell horrible.
And the worst part
Sorry, I
is
just
the worst part
shit
about
myself.
this is you're like, that's like fucking like starving to death in a kitchen or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. You shit yourself in the bathroom.
Shit your pants in the bathroom, dude. That's the worst.
If I'd have only been 5 feet to the right.
If I'd only been slightly less
No,
lazy
that-
to drop my pants and sit down,
That's the thing, though.
I wouldn't be
Like-
in this predicament.
Like I said,
Man.
it didn't. Like my stomach didn't hurt,
Yeah.
so it was just unexpected. So it just
you got
fucking
juked.
happened.
You got shit
Ex-
juked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it happens,
exactly.
man.
So cleaned up as best as I could. Got in the van, and of course the guy smelled it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
That's my shitty pants.
Sorry, bro. I shit
tried-
myself. Take
I
me
honestly,
home.
I tried my best to clean it up, and it still didn't work out in my
Okay,
favor.
no, here's what I'm curious about. What did you do to clean it? What was your cleaning procedure?
Well, it's one of those one-person bathrooms. So
okay.
I was the only one who was in
shit.
there,
So-
so I actually had the opportunity to take my pants off, take my underwear off, and try to like.
Did it have a hand dryer? Did you hand dry?
No,
your-
they had just paper towels.
okay.
So I tried my best to get the paper towels wet and just.
You know what the funniest and scariest thing would have been in that situation? Because like he's working at a place with a bunch of other people, right? And they only have the one bathroom. So like as soon as you shit yourself and you start cleaning, you're you're just like, oh fuck!
Come on, man, I gotta go. Hurry!
That's what I was afraid of too. So I was in Safeway,
Yeah.
and there's hella people in the store.
Oh,
so
you're
I
in
was
a
just
Safeway.
Yep,
Oh shit!
I was in Safeway.
I thought you were
on
at
lunch
work.
break.
Okay.
Oh
Man.
God, horrible times.
Dude, that's kind of scary. Yeah. Hey man, my kid's got to use the bathroom.
I'm gonna put that on our fucking Twitter. Cooper shit himself in a Safeway bathroom.
While taking a piss.
Yeah, do that, man.
While taking a piss.
Oh yeah, I'm seriously gonna tweet that right now.
That's a fucking good one, man. That's a pretty fucking
That's
good one.
that's the only one I can recall of me shitting as an adult. Shitting myself as an adult. So I made it a good one.
I tell you what, man. Well, yeah, you got at least you got a good one to get out of it. You could have just been like, well, I was fucking walking down the street and I shit my pants and nothing fucking nothing fucking funny happened afterwards. I said, oops, I accidentally shit and I went home. Like your shit's way fucking better, man. Safeway fucking bathroom, that's fucking awesome, man. So Big John,
Yeah.
what about you, sir?
Man,
Tell me about how you shit yourself.
Man,
Tell me all about it. Give me details.
As I get blasted out on Twitter for
Was there
shitting
corn?
my pants in that Safeway
It's
bathroom.
okay, man. It happens. Essentially, we were used to doing it as babies, so of course we're going to do it as adults.
Hey, man, that's definitely
That's that high
a way to look
logic.
at it.
Just take solace.
A wise man once said.
At some point in the probably recent past, Kanye West has shit himself. It's happened.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Happens
Come on.
the best
I
of
already
He
know.
I have
travels
a
a
feeling
lot.
he does that a lot, actually.
Travels a lot. Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
We as delivery people, we spent a lot of time in vehicles, didn't we? How many times you shit yourself at fucking FedEx?
God damn it! Wait, did you already tell your story?
He hasn't
No.
told the story yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I was waiting. Fuck, I'm pretty fucking high right now. I think you are too, sir.
That's all right.
MoDat is
I don't even
fantastic.
smoke, and
Let's
I
hear
feel it.
let's hear your story real quick because my FedEx
Have you
one,
drank any of your Mangria yet? That shit's fucking
Dude, I
fantastic.
tried it. Yeah, and by the way,
Big
today
shout out to Adam Carolla for making Mangria. That shit's
Yes,
amazing.
motherfucker, that is great too. And what else do we have?
We have so I got us a bottle of Mangria. Mm-hmm. I got us a bottle of the Earl Stevens selection,
Dude,
Mango Moscato,
Yeah.
and the regular Moscato. So we've got all that.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that's
All
what we're
that on the
enjoying that
MoDat.
right there. We got MoDat drink, we got MoDat weed, and here is John with MoDat adult shitting my pants.
All right. Yes, this is John back from that commercial break.
Pimping shit that isn't even getting sold by
I
us.
know, right? We're doing something backwards.
But yeah, I was having. I woke up this one day after getting drunk and having Taco Bell for dinner.
Ah, dude, Taco Bell.
It's
Keyword.
good after you're
See,
drunk.
It's funny. All these ones have like keywords. Where it's like yours was, well, I just thought I had to fart, and yours is, I ate Taco Bell. That's your key. You're going to shit yourself.
Well, I ate Taco Bell and I went to sleep. Woke up the next day. Knowing, all right, I'm gonna have Taco Bell guts.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I woke up feeling fine. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't have to use the bathroom or nothing. Mm-hmm. But I was hungry. So I went downstairs, made a bowl of cereal. Ate the cereal.
Let's throw some
Throw some
throw
carbs
some
on
milk.
that fucking
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Mixing the milk with the Taco Bell. And at Taco Bell, I never get steak or chicken. It's always ground beef. So you always know it's going to be a bad idea.
Oh, man. Yeah, cat meat.
So you got all that cat meat and that milk mixing together in your stomach. All right.
Are you lactose intolerant?
I am lactose intolerant.
Of course.
Of course it would be, right?
So it's all boiling in my guts. But, I don't really feel it. So I'm on my computer. And
I'm a gangster.
most of the gangster on the computer and shit,
I drink milk and eat Taco Bell.
That's right. Lucky Charms. Marshmallows first. I probably did eat Lucky Charms that day.
Yeah, man.
But
Okay, so-
so I was on the computer, and when I'm on the computer, You know, like a lot of times I like just get up, you know, like and tuck my leg underneath and just sit on my leg. I don't know if you know what I mean. Here, I'll show you right now.
Yeah, do that.
You know,
oh,
like
one
that,
of those.
you know,
okay, do them for one of those. You sit on your own leg.
I just it's become a habit for me to do that. Yeah. So I just sit like that.
We're straight. We don't do that.
Whatever. Fuck
you. Play it, man.
Nah, but you know, like I started feeling gas boiling up. So I started farting.
Oh, man.
And it was those warm farts, you know, with the milk. It's like, oh, shit. It's like the Taco Bell's accelerating this shit.
And you're farting on your own leg.
Yeah.
Those are the warning shots, man.
Man. Yeah.
So I keep farting. I'm like, man, these are getting warmer and warmer. This isn't good. So then, you know, like, I had this loud-ass fart that just went for like 5 seconds.
Oh,
you know, like,
man.
Where it's a whole bunch of gas that builds up. Yeah, exactly. It just all came out.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, no, this can't be good. Like, this can't be good. I move my leg. And then as soon as I sit down, I feel a plop.
Oh, man.
So I had to go. I went over to the bathroom and I checked as soon as I lowered my drawers. It's like the ground beef went right through. Man. It's like a combination of the ground beef and the milk. No cereal. That shit probably melted away. Pour marshmallows and shit. So it just looked like ground beef and sour cream just all up in there.
Sour cream? What were you doing before this story happened, John?
So yeah, that shit was messy. It was messy as hell.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I felt so dirty for like 3 weeks after that.
I feel like yours could have been prevented. Because it's like, fuck, man, and that's all the key.
Hey, but it just felt...
That's why I love your story.
Everything that I wanted.
Because it has all those... It's like, dude, not only did I eat Taco Bell, but I fucking drank, or had some fucking cereal and drank the milk afterwards. I'm fucking lactose intolerant. And I'm sitting there farting on myself, on my own leg for 5 seconds. That's fucking amazing. I love that fucking story.
You're welcome.
I did all this. Man. Yeah, so Bucky, you've been over there a little quiet, man.
Hey, I'm tweeting.
Are you tweeting out right now?
It's going down.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Let's hear one of yours. Come back around to me. I've got a half decent one.
I got a quick one. The FedEx one, like you were talking about. You know, me and Bucky. You know, he used to be a FedEx driver, and that's what I'm currently doing now. But fucking we fucking had some stories on that one. But this was after he stopped working, and let me see. This was like maybe a year and a half ago or so, or maybe about a year ago. Anyways, I go into my job, load the truck up and everything, and do everything, and I'm like, all right, man, I got to take a shit before I leave, because it's like, fuck, man, sometimes I'll be out there for like fucking 7-8 hours and shit. So you don't want to ever stop, especially with the Crohn's and shit, because it's like you don't want to leave fucking with like feeling like you got to take a shit, because you're gonna have to stop at some fucking nasty ass fucking bathroom and shit. Like if you have to fucking do that, but. Fucking, so I took my shit and I'm like, yeah, man, fuck that. I'm good about my truck, and I start walking off and everything, and fucking wash my hands off and everything, and fucking walked out of the bathroom and walking back to my truck and shit. And I start feeling something wet, like on the left side of my fucking leg, like right underneath my ass. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was like, did I like maybe someone pissed on the seat or something before I sat down or something, and I feel like just some wetness right there or whatever. So I'm just like, what the fuck, man? So what does my dumb ass fucking do? I put my hand back there, and I was like, I touch it real quick, because I'm like, man, it's got to be like water or piss or something.
No, it can't be. No.
What the fuck happens? What the fuck happens? And I pull those fingers out, and I fucking like, what? Of course, what does my dumb ass do then? I smell it. I smell it, and it's just
why wouldn't you?
The most fucking
full of melted Kit Kat
bars. Man, dude, it smelled so rank, man. It wasn't like hella shit on my like I don't know. I just must have grazed a little bit of it, but the smell of it almost made me fucking throw up just like right there. And I'm just like, oh fuck, man. And I was so surprised, because I didn't eat anything bad before. I mean, you guys, I have fucking Crohn's and shit, so that's like a fucking part of it and everything. But I didn't eat anything bad. I'm fucking good and this and that. And I just took a shit, So in the time that I fucking got up, washed my hands and everything, and I start walking off, I couldn't have just shit myself again, right? Like that, I pretty much got all that shit out. I still don't know what the fuck to this day happened, man. Like maybe fucking my asshole didn't close up all the way or something, and it just fucking
Something
flew out afterwards.
Something got pushed out. You were hella loose.
Whistling in the wind, dog. No, or if it was just like, man, maybe I didn't wipe and I missed a nug or something that was stuck, and then it just dropped out afterwards.
Maybe when you're getting up to wipe, it just dropped down and fucking got in your
That could be, man, but I felt it like the little nug, the little what do you call it, the pebble going down my left pant leg, right? So then, okay, so here's the situation now. After this happens, and I'm walking, I just smelled it, and I'm just like, oh fuck, my truck is parked right by one of the roll-up doors that you had to, and I always fucking show up to work late and shit, so I'm usually one of the last drivers. So the thing was down, and one of the girls that worked there was standing over there waiting to open it for me, and I'm walking right towards her. It was I don't know if you remember her or not, but anyways, yeah. So I'm walking right towards her, and I'm like, shit, I just smelt my finger. It smells like shit. I just dropped a shit pebble all the way down my left leg. And I can feel it like by my shoe now. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, oh, fuck, man.
It's there, yeah.
Yeah, and as soon as after I smelt my finger, I was lucky. She was facing away. I smelt my fingers, went down, I shit, and then what does she do? Turn around and just gives a smile like, hey, okay, you ready to leave now? I'm just like, ha. It was like super slow motion walking like, fuck, man, like... All right, so then I'm like, yeah, okay, well, this and that, whatever. She's standing by the door. She wasn't going to open it for me because we're supposed to open the door ourselves when we leave. She's standing there doing something else, like scanning in some return packages or something. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, she's going to open the door for me. So I go around the backside of my truck, try and stay away from her, and I just get in the seat because, I mean, what can I do? I can't turn around and just go back to the bathroom. She just saw me shitting for 5 minutes, so it's like I can't just be like, I missed something, so I'm like, fuck. So I sit down in the fucking truck, start it up and everything, and then I realize, oh, she's still scanning in packages. I have to open the fucking door. And then she looks over at me and she's like, and she goes over and starts opening. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to open this for you? Yes, please. Fuck, man. I have shit in my pants at the moment. I really don't want you to know. Fuck, man. So I was lucky that day because I had called Vidal, actually, the person that was on the last fucking episode, to come help me that day. So he was going to be driving out there to meet so he can run some packages for me. Fuck, man. I had to call him, and I was like, hey, bro, just meet me at my house because I have to go home and shower from the waist down because I shit myself. So he fucking shows up to my house, and I pull up in the truck and everything, and he's already waiting for me. I'm just like, bro, just come inside real quick, man. I was like, I got a problem, bro. Fucking jumped in the shower, showered from the waist down, switched the pants out, and fucking got in the truck and went to work, man. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Poop. So let me tell one of my poop stories here.
Let's do it.
So it's about 2007.
I like the voice.
Living in Albuquerque, and so the house I was living at, I was living with my sister.
Yeah.
Her husband Spencer, one of my good friends, and Spencer's brother Sam.
Yeah,
this dude's fucking crazy redneck from Oregon, and he plays World of Warcraft all fucking day, literally 9-10 hours a day.
Yeah, I've known.
And he doesn't shower, like he doesn't fucking shave, doesn't really even eat, just sits there playing fucking Warcraft all day. It's crazy.
I don't understand how people can do that.
Smells terrible. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. But,
wow life.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
I had a friend like that too. It's crazy.
So my so those are the people that live at the house, not including my sister's kids.
Yeah.
And my parents had came to town. So they were staying at the house too. So everybody's there.
Yeah. Full house.
Yeah. And so I had just moved out there a couple months before. And I left my car out here in California. So I had no car.
Yeah.
And you're just having everybody in the fucking house. It was just fucking stressful as shit. And, I'm like, fucking like, God damn, all these fucking people. It's bullshit. I'm going to go grab something to drink. I'm going to grab some alcohol.
Yeah.
And the closest thing was there was a gas station, like a 7-Eleven, about a quarter mile away, a couple blocks.
Yeah.
It's all right. So I'm walking over there, get over there, and like I feel something brewing, right?
I like the fact that both your stories, you've been walking somewhere so far.
Yeah, I've shit my pants walking so many times. I mean, you ever shit your pants on the way home from school?
No, I haven't.
Really?
But fuck, man. No,
Dude, I got myself.
I guess
like
I was
3 or
lucky,
4
man.
times, dude.
Really?
Almost.
Yeah. No,
always
I
had close calls.
I always walk to and from school, and I've shit myself on the way home from school several times. I shit myself on the way to school one time. I turned around and walked
right the fuck back.
Yeah. I was
Sorry,
right home.
I didn't make it today, Mom.
That may or may not have been the time I walked in on my dad jerking it.
Oh shit! Oh man, what a good fucking tie-in, man!
Right?
We were just talking about that in the last
episode.
in the
These
last
guys weren't here
podcast.
for it. They haven't heard it yet, but
Yeah.
that was our whole last week's episode. It was all about jacking it and catching our dads jacking it, like the early days. of the
Basically
internet,
talking
shit
about
that.
like how we started off, and then we realized at a certain point that your dad fucking also jacks off when you realize that and shit.
when you really you mentally realize,
Yeah.
oh shit, dad jacks it.
Yeah, me and
It's terrible.
We're not so different after all, Dad.
Right. Like I knew my dad had porn from a very young age, but I was like, oh, you probably just had it from when he was single or whatever,
Yeah.
like years and years ago. Mm-hmm. And I didn't like put 2 and 2 together until I was about like 13 or 14 that my dad jacks it. And
It's
then
a hard realization to come to,
Right, exactly.
But
Once
afterwards, there's nothing but acceptance.
once you come to that nexus point in your life, and it's all downhill.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude, I don't want to think about that. Now I have to think about that. What the fuck? So anyway, back to the story.
Yeah.
So I'm walking to the liquor store, the gas station, and I'm like maybe 200 yards from the gas station when I feel something bubbling. Nothing serious, not anything, like emergency.
Yeah, it could have been that
But
thing I ate earlier.
I knew something was coming.
Yeah.
So this automatically, from this point forward, you have to keep that in your mind that this is all my fault.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
And I love
The
those
signs
keys,
were
man.
all there. You
Yeah.
know, we all know the signs. We ignore the signs. We gamble, and sometimes we lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear shits in your pants. All right.
With fluffy ones.
So, within these 200 yards to the gas station, I'm thinking, I should probably just take a dump at the gas station, and just get it over with.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a shit. I poop in public all the time. I'm not one of those people that like I can't poop in public or anything.
Yeah.
Like that. Because
I used to be one of those. I wouldn't say not poop in public, but I'd like gas stations and shit.
Dude, I
want
fucking hold my shit in the mornings and poop when I get to work, just so I can. Yeah, just so.
Yeah, because that's the best. You get paid for
you get
shitting.
paid for
Yeah,
taking a
exactly.
shit.
That's the best fucking thing
I
in the
poop
world.
on the clock. Have you ever masturbated on company
Oh,
time?
fuck yes, I have, sir.
Hell
It
yes.
is the best. Jacking off at work. There is no better way to make yourself feel good about life than disrespecting your company by jacking off in their property.
I was a security guard for like a place that was half empty. And at night, and when I was working at nighttime, this shit was all closed. So it's just nothing fucking there, man. You think I'm not gonna fucking jerk off once and just get paid for it and just be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, that was a nice $1.50.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll be a prostitute.
All right.
I'm a low paid prostitute, but yeah, only made about $1.50.
I've done worse things for less money. So I get to the gas station.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit of bubble coming on.
The
I'm like,
bubbles.
I should just take a shit right now.
BGs.
But I got distracted. Got distracted by a 250-pound Native American transvestite.
Oh man.
The clerk at this gas station was literally 6'5",
Fuck.
easy 250, in she was a Native American transvestite.
Wow. That's some shit.
I love this story so much more now.
I've been to this gas station many a time before, and they didn't work there.
Think of all the things that had to come together where it's like...
Right, exactly. Like, how do you get jobs? I mean, like... You know what I mean? Like... How do these people get fucking jobs, dude? I don't get it. Like, if I don't shave before a job interview or something like that, I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna get this fucking job. I know I'm not gonna get this fucking job. But this person's like, oh, I'm a huge fucking obvious tranny. Yeah. Balding hair, fucking facial hair. I'm just gonna walk in and get a fucking job? What the fuck? Really?
Man, I'll tell you what. I love that you said that. That was fucking hilarious. I kind of meant it as in like, what I was picturing was all the things that have to come together, because it's like the way I've been listening to all these stories is like this part has to happen. Like with John's, it was like Taco Bell, cereal, fucking lactose intolerant, this and that. For yours to come together, it was like you're walking down the street and you're feeling this shit, but then fucking like some mysterious force was just
right,
like, the
exactly.
only thing that's going to make him shit his pants right now is a 250-pound fucking Native American transvestite that he sees when he walks in the fucking front door.
And I'm just taken aback. I'm taken aback by this, and I'm like, wow, what shit? You know, I forgot completely about the shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my fucking God, dude, this fucking huge tranny. Oh my God, this is such a big tranny. I can't believe this shit. So... I buy my alcohol and I leave the store laughing to myself about this huge tranny.
Oh, here comes the karma.
And you know, the karma came.
Yeah. In folds.
Remember those glasses you have? The Bubbles glasses?
Yeah, those ones.
She was wearing those.
Oh,
she was wearing
those. Look at the Instagram page.
And look at BCGs.
Look at the pictures of us wearing these glasses that I just found at the store a couple days ago, and they're about a fucking inch and a half, if not more, thick, and they just throw out your eyeballs like they're fucking 3 inches across. It's fucking hilarious, man. Look at the pictures.
So... She was wearing those. We call them BCGs.
Yeah.
In the military, birth control glasses.
Birth control. Oh, that's right. I heard that from what's that dude's name? No. Drew Carey. He had a fucking joke about that because that's the ones he used to wear.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
sense.
Off track. I'm a little fucking high right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm a little drunk right now from all that Mangria.
MoDat, right? I mean, and by the way, real quick side note, I'm glad that everyone is enjoying tonight, you know, because last time Vidal wasn't getting down.
Yeah.
But everyone is enjoying that MoDat at the moment.
I need a cup.
He's a little...
Cooper's dry, actually.
Cooper needs a cup.
I was actually wanting to try
Here's a bowl.
Get him a cup.
You can drink out of this bowl.
The cups are in there right beside the sink. On the upper cabinet. Okay.
Sorry, my first time here.
So,
I always feel a little bit off going through other people's stuff.
Dude, go through my shit. Go through everything. My life is an open book. I'm telling you a story about how I shit myself. Come on. You're fucking getting embarrassed about opening my cupboards. I'm talking about taking a dump in public. So, all right.
Yeah, I've never told anybody the story of what I told you guys. So.
Hey, this is what it's all about, man.
Sharing
this
is
fucking
caring.
this is therapy. So, I leave the gas station with a bottle of vodka in hand, and I'm walking home, and that same 200-yard point away from the store,
magic number.
Yeah, where I realized I had to take a dump. I was like, "Oh shit, it's back."
Yeah,
I forgot about you. I'm sorry.
I know I've been ignoring you, but
just let me get home, and everything will be fine.
Dude, talk to your ass.
Yeah, I had to talk my ass into it. And now this is an uphill jaunt on the way home too. By the way,
shit.
This is Albuquerque is hilly.
Yeah,
so
hilly.
Yeah, I'm walking uphill, and it just it's knocking at the door. I know what's there.
Yeah,
and it's ready to go. And I'm like, oh fuck, where can I take a dump at? Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to make it home. There's no fucking way I'm going to make it home. And I get up to like halfway home.
Yeah.
And there's a park.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, dude, I could probably just take a dump in this park right now.
In a bathroom or just in the park?
There was no bathroom at the park.
Okay, yeah, that makes it
like,
better.
You know, somewhere like underneath the slide or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like still, this is like the mid-afternoon. It's like,
side.
5:30, 6 p.m. And it's still light out. It's very light out.
Yeah.
So it's not like I have any kind of privacy here. There's no shrubbery in Albuquerque either. It's like a desert. So, everything's all zero-escaped.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, somebody's going to catch me taking a dump and I'm going to go to jail. Fuck it, dude. I'll just shit my pants, whatever. So I'm like duck walking home and it's just oozing out.
Oh,
oozing out.
So wait, it's just slowly
oozing out. And it's not liquid, luckily enough. It's fucking solid. This is the last time I can remember that I took a solid shit in my pants. Like, the liquid sharts are so easily excused. You know what I mean? It's so excusable that it's like not a big deal. Like, I fucking liquid shit myself again. But when you take a solid dump in your pants and you can feel like hard shit between your ass crack, it's like so disconcerting.
Yeah.
It's like a whole nother level of shitting yourself is when it's solid shit in your ass.
Yeah.
In your underwear. So I'm getting close to the house. Man. I'm about 4 or 5 blocks away now. And
just leaving a stream.
Leaving a trail of funk behind me. I can smell it, dude. It's fucking bad.
They're going to be able to find you, man. This guy shit his pants all the way to Bucky's house.
They did find me, and that's where I was going with this.
Oh, are you fucking
4 blocks from the house?
No.
My fucking brother-in-law is driving by and sees me. He fucking stops. He's like, hey, man, let me give you a ride home. Or no, he's just like, hey, get in. I'm like, no, it's cool, dude. I'm enjoying my walk. It's cool. I'll just walk. And so he's like,
no, come on, bud.
No, for real, dude.
Man,
get in.
Get in the
it's
truck.
Cool. Go on. We're almost there. Like, no, it's cool. I'll just walk home. I'm enjoying.
Come on, man, dude. We're almost right there. Just
man. No, for real. I'm thinking about some stuff. Don't worry about it. He's like, all right, man.
Is everything all right? Yeah.
Yeah, and you know something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know something's fucking.
You know
fishy.
something's not right.
Because I'm not the type to turn down a free ride. You know what I mean?
It's hot as fuck outside. Of course, I'm gonna get in your car.
So he takes off and leaves me to my devices of fucking walking home with shit in my pants. Man. And so I'm like walking the rest of the way home, and I open the door, and with his house, Spencer's house, when you open the door, you're right there in the living room.
Yeah.
And I open the door, and everyone's sitting there in the living room. It's like a fucking intervention or some shit. And like everyone like stops talking and looks at me like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I shit myself on the way home.
They thought like something was super wrong. They're
Yeah,
like,
thought,
man, he's
he's
going through something.
Because I had a bottle of fucking alcohol on me too.
Yeah, he's gonna kill himself.
I had a fucking, I had a shopping bag with a fucking what was obviously a bottle of fucking liquor in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I shit myself on the way home, and I fucking walked to the bathroom, and fucking everyone was just super awkward for the rest of the fucking night. But yeah, I just walked straight to the fucking bathroom, dropped trowel, threw those underwear away, and took a shower.
I love your fucking story because your shit story led up to like an intervention like that. Like,
it was like everybody was sitting there in the living room.
Yeah.
And they were like waiting for me to get home. Because obviously what happened was Spencer fucking went the rest of the way home and was like, hey, there's something wrong with Brian.
Like something's not right. He's got a bottle of fucking vodka and he's
walking home.
He doesn't want to get in the car. It's hot as fuck outside.
Yeah, and he didn't want to ride home and he's fucking had a bottle of vodka. I don't know. Something weird's going on. So they were all sitting there fucking waiting for me to get home.
Man, there's so many things, like the way I'm thinking of this right now, just like from an outside watching this, like so many weird things had to happen. Like, the only thing that would have made you forget about your shit and not use the bathroom at the gas station was a 250-pound fucking cross-dressing fucking Native American. So then you forgot about it and you're already on your way back home, and then you shit yourself. And then the next fucking weird-ass twist that it takes, it's like, not only to fuck with you more, that I just made you shit yourself, but now your whole fucking family will be staring at you when you walk in the door.
Exactly. They were all fucking sitting there waiting for me. Like, I was fucking on my way home to drink myself to death or some shit like that. Yeah.
I love these fucking stories, man. There's always those key things, and there's always the fucking all the things that had to happen just the right way and shit. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. There's always the payoff. Yeah, it is what it is.
So, but no pissing pants as an adult.
No, man. Like I said, that
for any of us,
that time in the car is the last time I pissed myself.
What about you? What about you, Big John? Have you ever pissed yourself as an adult?
Not that I know of.
It might have happened while I was sleeping a few times.
For some reason, I got some big ass stain on my mattress. I don't remember doing it, so I might have pissed myself once.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a story.
Could happen.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Exactly. I've pissed my bed a few times. Like, I mean,
I haven't even done that, man. I'm pretty good about that. Like, I pissed my beds, many times as a kid.
Yeah.
But it ended right around 11 or 12. You know what I mean? I wasn't much of a bedwetter.
You know what? Okay, this is gonna take it back to the very first podcast. Do you remember when we were talking about how the reoccurring dreams and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the stories that at least I was trying to get out on that, I don't know, I was high then, high now. Maybe I won't get it right this time either. But the fucking dream was about, like, I'd have a fucking dream and I'd think that people were invading. Like, if I just, like, in my dream, if we're sitting here talking, I'd get up and, like, there would be bombs going off and fucking warplanes coming and people running and shooting in the street and shit. And it's like, oh, fuck, what do I do type thing, right? And it was all, like, the first show, it was because of growing up near Travis and hearing those alarms go off, hearing those fucking sirens go off and shit. So anyways, so I have this fucking dream, and what I've come to notice is that whenever I have this fucking dream, it means that, I looked it up and it says that if you're having a dream where people are invading you, or if you're like in a war situation or whatever, it's because you're not comfortable with like what's going on at the time, like, or the person that you're with or whatever and shit. So fucking
like a girl is invading your space.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're getting invaded. Like, she's invading your space. You don't want her around type thing. So anyways, at my house that I had over in Sassoon, we were going out one night, whatever, and fucking meet this chick, and she sounds cool and blah, blah, whatever. Invite her back to the house. Have a good time, this and that, whatever, and get into the bed. And I don't remember if we had sex before. No. She came over super late. She had to work super early. She ended up calling in the next day or whatever. But anyways, so we went straight to bed. We woke up. Not before I woke up. I had this fucking dream, the same invasion type thing. And fucking, I'm like, oh man, like fucking running around, fucking people shooting at me and shit. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, man. Blah, blah, we got to get out of here. Like, Bucky, fucking grab the keys to any fucking vehicle. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's what's going on in my head and shit. I wake up, and what's underneath me? Big ass puddle of fucking piss. And I wake up, luckily, before she does. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I'm pretty sure I just pissed my bed with a chick in the fucking bed with me. Right? So, number one, that's already bad enough. So it's just like, fuck, man. The second thing that you think about is, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to get myself out of this situation right now? So it's like, and you know what the fucked up and the funniest part was? The very first thing that I thought about. What would be the first thing that you would think about?
I would go and fucking grab an empty cup and throw it down in the bed in between us.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Something logical.
Or fucking like a beer bottle or something.
Something
like
logical.
An empty beer bottle down. Like, oh shit, I grabbed a beer and I was so drunk I fell asleep with the beer in my hand.
Yeah, exactly. See, what would you think? What would be your first thought, Cooper?
Getting the fuck out of the situation as quickly as possible.
So, so you would
I just get up and leave the room.
Get up and leave, right? You try. Okay, so you try and now remember,
play it off like it's her
go out in the front
shit.
room, and when she wakes up, man, why you pissed in my bed like that?
Oh, that's a good one. What about you, Big John?
Nah, I just try and cut out.
You just try and cut out.
Yeah, that's me.
You'd sneak, and you'd like try not to wake her up and be like, man, I gotta freaking get out of here.
Yeah, and then she tried to question me about anything. Like, I don't know.
But it's your house and your bed.
Oh shit.
That's why I said go out in the front room and be like, hey, look what you did.
Okay.
I'll just start cooking breakfast and then
say, sorry I pissed on you last night, but here's some fucking pancakes.
Just stand there with the fucking video
I
camera
got
while
you
she's waking
bacon.
up.
I got you sausage.
Wake up. The video camera is staring at her. How'd you like getting pissed on?
Okay.
Girl, I told you I was going to play like R. Kelly.
Drip, drip, drip.
Drip, drip, drip. Piss on you.
Anyway, so, okay. But it's funny because, people listening and stuff right now, think about it. What would be your first thing that you would think of? Like, okay, so you either go like how they went with, I'm going to try and sneak out of here and just say fuck it, or you go with like fucking Bucky and like that was a fucking smart ass idea. I don't even think I thought of that one, but fucking grab a beer can or a cup or something and just lay it there and be like, oh fuck, it must have spilt last night.
Yeah, I was holding it when I
would have never
asleep
thought of
I was
that.
drunk.
I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, the problem with that though is if she smells it, or there's that lingering odor in the air of. Oh
then
shit! It smells like piss.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's true.
Problem.
That's why the beer bottle, because beer's fucking. After you piss out beer, it smells still like fucking beer and piss.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking throw the beer down there and just be like, just try and get her out of the bed as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, it's spilled. Here, go jump in the shower real quick. There's beer on you.
Go take a shower. I'm washing.
even though I sprayed it all over your titties last night, but fuck here. But yeah, no. Anyways, so this is how fucked up my thought process is, and that's how I'm glad of it because that's where I get a lot of creativity type shit from. But this is how fucked up my mind is and how cartoonish my mind is and how infantile my mind is, how juvenile it is, right?
If you drop an anvil on her,
yeah, exactly.
We're going to have a problem.
Here's how my mind thinks. I wake up.
It's like Rube Goldberg machine that fucking like cleans up your piss and fucking kicks her out of the house.
We call it the MadMan Express.
Made by Acme.
It happens every night. Yeah, man. So no. So my first thought is I reach over and I gently try and pull her to my side of the bed, and then I go on the other side to make her think that she pissed the bed. That was my first thought process, and like, how stupid is that? Like, you cannot move someone.
Pull her over into the piss.
I sat there and I thought about that for a minute. I was just like, oh, wait a minute. This probably is not going to work, but fuck, man.
Yeah.
How fucked up is it? Is it to piss the bed and then try and blame it on somebody else afterwards? Like, hey, bitch.
Hey,
that was
gotta
you,
do what you got to do, man.
Get out
Save
of here.
face. It's your house. Fuck it.
Yeah, so anyway, that was my first thought. And then my second thought was just, fucking, I mean, at this point, I'm older. This was only maybe 3 years ago or so, maybe 4 years ago at this point. And I was just like, you know what, man? I don't even give a fuck. I was like, this bitch just came over for the first night, man. I just woke her up and I was like, hey, wake up. I pissed the bed.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, well, I mean, what the fuck else can you do?
I pissed the bed and you got to go. Get the fuck out.
I mean, what else can you do? You just got to just be like, fuck it, man. Hey, wake up. I pissed the bed. You might want to get up type deal. And she's like, because when you first wake up, you don't logically understand stuff, at least for the first 40 seconds or so,
What's going on?
And she's like, oh, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm saying I pissed in the bed. I'm sorry, but you need to get up. And she's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I'm very serious."
No.
And then what does a dumb girl do afterwards? What do you think her first thing to do was?
Did she rub it and fucking smell it?
She fucking reached her hand because we were imagining spooning. She's in front of me.
Yeah.
Right. So I wake her up, and what was her first instinct to do? She reaches behind me and touches the mattress.
Yeah, rubs the fucking sheets.
Who the
feels
fuck?
It's wet, then smells it. Right?
Yeah, really. And then was like, yeah, smells, and like, well, oh God, you pissed the bed. I'm like, bitch, I just told you this twice. Do you think I'm lying to you? Who the fuck wakes up their fucking person that they're trying to fuck and just be like, hey, I just pissed the bed. Oh, gotcha. Like, no.
Now that you're awake, suck my dick.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you're awake now, so suck my dick. Where I pissed. No, but anyway, so that's what she does. She reaches over and she feels it, and then she realizes, yeah, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Mm-hmm. You need to get up because I need to clean my bed. So she gets up, I get my shit together. I had a mattress topper at the time. I'm like, fuck, man, how do you get piss out of a mattress topper? I don't think it's like memory foam shit.
Yeah.
But I at the time I did it.
Throw it away.
This is what I did. I threw it up over the fence and I hit it with the high pressure hose for like an hour. And then I just left it out there for like 4 days until it was completely dry. And I'm like, smells good.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man.
Yeah, good to go.
Hit it with some soap. Hit it with the pressure washer. Good to go. So anyways, yeah, man. So I'm taking that off and I'm doing that. And the whole time, she's still here. She didn't leave. She had her own car. She's still here. She's helping me.
4 days later?
No. Not. Oh, I'm sorry. No. That was how I was talking about cleaning it.
I fucked up my time frames after the cleaning story.
You missed the quantum.
Holy
leap.
shit! You couldn't get rid of this bitch for 4 fucking days,
dude. Now that would be an even better story.
Fatal ratchet.
I
right
pissed
there.
on this bitch and in the bed, and she stayed for 4 fucking days and cooked and cleaned and everything, man. So I met my wife. Anyways, yeah, no. This was while I'm still going through all this stuff. I'm cleaning up everything, and she's still there helping me. Like, clean this stuff. She's bringing me out the sheets and throwing the shit in the washer and everything. I'm like, well, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, like, I would. Because, I mean, seriously, if it was the other way around, sorry, bitch. I'm not going to. I mean, I'm a nice guy, but I ain't that fucking nice. I'm not going to stick around and help you fucking clean your shit. Like, all right, well, maybe call me later when you don't want to piss on me. But anyways, so, yeah, but she's sticking around. She's helping and everything. And I'm just like, all right, cool, man, blah, blah, this and that. So I put the mattress down and redo everything and stuff. And she's like, oh, you want to watch a movie or something? Yeah, we'll watch a movie. Put on a fucking movie. And guess what we end up doing like 10 minutes later? We end up fucking on the bed right where I pissed. And I'm just like, wow, that's funny as shit. Like, you fucking stayed after I pissed on you and on the bed and you had sex with me afterwards? That's a fucking win-win. So to me, it's not like a shit story. Yeah. You might say, oh,
you just had a
I pissed my bed.
Mine, that's for sure. You got the payoff at the end.
It's like, man, I'm not ashamed of that one because it's like, hey, man, yeah, I've pissed the bed as an adult, but I had sex afterwards.
I've done a lot of drinking and I haven't pissed the bed as an adult. I've thrown up all over the fucking place.
No, that's weird because I've never thrown up in bed. Have you ever? I've never thrown up.
Actually, I did once. The first time I got like super, super, super drunk. Like, yeah. I drank half a bottle of Crown Royal on my own.
Fuck, man.
God damn.
Yeah, I was fucking like 20. Not even 20. I was like fucking like 19. So like this is like my first time drinking. No, I wouldn't say it's my first time drinking hard alcohol, but it was like my first time having a bottle of hard alcohol to myself.
Yeah.
And I just had like no self-control with it. I'm sitting there fucking taking shots.
Hooray!
Yeah, I was like, hooray! Between me...
This is much bigger than what I'm used to.
My friend, little buddy, and I, we drank this whole bottle ourselves.
Nice, man.
And I drank most of it by myself. And I get back to my dorm room, and I just fucking threw up in my... those like office trash cans, like the small...
Yeah, little small ones.
Like... brown ones. I threw up in that thing. I fucking filled that thing like halfway up.
Fuck, that's a lot of throw up, bro.
I was like laying in bed, fucking filling this bitch up with fucking puke, and I woke up in the morning and it was like halfway full. And I was like, oh my god, dude, I could have died last night.
Yeah,
I'm
for real.
retarded. I am.
But you didn't piss the bed.
I didn't piss the bed.
Fuck, man. Well, there's got that going for it.
Silver lining.
always find the silver lining, people.
Always look on the bright side of life.
If you take anything from the MoDatCast, is always look for the bright side. The bright side, I think, is that once you guys start listening to more of our stories and shit, is that we're actually still fucking alive at this point, man.
Dude, I think my kidneys are fucked up. I know my liver's fucked up. I should have been dead many a time.
Many a time now, man.
And I'm still fucking around. I'm in pretty good health.
You, sir, Big John.
Yes.
What about you, man? Have you ever pissed the bed as an adult?
Nope.
Not
like I said, not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
I did throw up in the bed.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's where I was going. My bad. I'm high.
Yeah.
So let's hear that throw up shit.
I didn't throw up on the mattress. What happened was, I think it was after a Boots party. And I was fucking with that Red Bull vodka.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so, I had a few of those. And, I went home, I thought I was fine. So I was just laying down. And then I rolled over to my side, and I got that sloshing feeling in my stomach. I felt like all the alcohol moving around. And it's like, no, I'll be all right. So I lay back down on my back, you know, and it's like, okay, it went away. So I fell asleep. Like 3 hours later, I wake up, and all of a sudden, you know, it's like I feel that shit just gushing back up.
Just coming back up. Ugh.
And I'm like, oh shit, no, this is gonna happen. I'm not even gonna make it to the bathroom. It's like I'm not throwing up on my fucking floor. So every time I go to sleep, every night I go to sleep, I have to have this big ass cup of water.
Yeah,
you know, just chilling next to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I just have it because every time I wake up, you know, like, I have cotton mouth, so I need something to drink. So I saw the cup, and it was full, like, all the way to the top. It's one of those Slurpee cups, you know, like the 40 ounces. Yeah. So it's a big one. So I was like, oh, man, you know, like, I have to either dump this. You know, I couldn't even think. So I just dumped that shit on the carpet. I was like, all right, fuck it. It's going to dry. It's just water. And I just threw up in the cup. Like, it just kept going and going and going. I almost filled that shit up all the way to the top. It was horrible.
Oh, fuck, man. I
missed that cup.
I love that fucking story.
I miss that cup. That was one good cup.
I think it was one of those Darth Vader hologram cups.
Oh, shit, man.
It was such a good cup.
Limited edition cup.
You had to go
limited edition. It's all gone.
Can't get back anymore.
Dude,
I gotta have another bowl just because of that.
That's crazy. The best part of that is that you had to come to that decision where it's like, well, I just picked up a full cup of fucking soda or some shit. You know, where it's like, what's gonna be worse? Do I throw up on the floor or just throw the fucking soda on the floor? I love it, man. I fucking love it. Yeah, I've never thrown up in the bed, man. I don't think I've ever thrown up in the bed. Usually I can always make it to the bathroom and shit, but I actually don't throw up off fucking like alcohol and fucking weed and shit really that fucking much, man. So it's been few and far between, but I'll tell you what, man, when I do it, it fucking goes down. Dude, it's like fucking, man, when I hear that shit coming, man, I don't play. I run into the bathroom because I've been dealing with it for so long with the Crohn's and shit, man. You fucking feeling sick, and it makes you want to, like, in the mornings and shit, I get really sick, and I feel like I want to fucking throw up and shit. And before I got diagnosed with it, I used to all the time, like, all through high school and shit, and even, like, after 5 or 6 years afterwards and shit. So I'm so used to fucking throwing up now. Like, if I can, it's like a little switch. You know, like, some people, it's like, oh, I feel like I'm going to throw up, but I might not throw up. You know what I'm saying? It's like mine is just like a little switch, like, yep, you're going to throw up. Go to the bathroom right now. So I'm like, all right, walking to the bathroom. Fucking have it out real quick and just be like, all right, cool afterwards, man.
Are you loud when you throw up?
Dude, super fucking loud.
Big sound effects.
You might as well. You might as well fucking enjoy yourself while you're doing it, man. It's a fucked up situation.
Like my brother's friends, they were all in a fraternity. They used to call me the
fraternity. You got to hold up that mic, bro. We can't even hear you right now.
All right, my bad. They used to call me like the silent throw-upper.
Yeah.
You know, because every time I would throw up, you know, it's like, it's quiet. I didn't go, you know, I didn't do the whole, no, me, it's just, you know, you hear the gushing.
Yeah.
Everything coming out. That's it.
Well, that's like we were on a party bus. And we were we just got back from the party bus thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, this guy, he obviously was too drunk to drive home. So I'm like, you know, I live right down the street from where we're getting dropped off. We'll just walk to my house. You could, you know, sleep there. Everything will be good.
I actually blacked out from Vallejo back to Sassoon. I don't remember that trip back.
How the fuck did I get here?
I just woke up like, oh, yeah? All right.
I got superpowers.
But, so we're walking down the street, and every about 12 steps, he says, hold on a second. And you don't hear anything come out. He doesn't make any noise. All you hear is splatter on the ground.
Oh, shit.
I threw up like 10 times walking one block.
Like half a block to my house.
Half block. I threw up like 10 times.
Man.
Dude. Well, dude.
But it's
I brought out the Mad Dog that night.
Oh, the 2021?
It was that bling bling berry.
Oh, man, not the 2020.
And then also the orange Jubilee. I cannot drink Tampico anymore because it tastes exactly like orange Jubilee.
Yes, the fuck it does too,
I
man.
hate Tampico.
I'll tell you what, man. I don't know if I'm sure everyone knows what the fuck Mad
All
Dog
about that
2020
Minute Maid.
is.
Let's get that sponsorship going.
That was you know what? I don't even think it's fucking horrible. I still don't think it's that fucking bad.
When you have one bad experience with it, it becomes
of course.
Yeah, once you've thrown up Mad Dog once, ever, it's fucking over.
I'm done.
It's like Boone's Farm, dude. Boone's Farm is actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's cheap too. Dude. It's like fucking like $4 or $5 for a fucking $7.50 of it.
Yeah,
it'll get you drunk. Maybe all right.
It'll get you drunk.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the reason why I don't mind it that much, and still, like to this day, I could still drink one of them. I wouldn't. Like I would never fucking go out and fucking buy it and shit. But actually, no. You know what? I've got it a couple times to mix with the jungle juice type shit. You know, like that's fucking
no.
Yeah, man.
Nope.
It's like $2 for a fucking. You know what?
That's why they call it bum wine.
You know what's? Yeah, I was about to say. You know what's funny about that is my excuse that I just use is the same one I'd use when I was like fucking 13 or 14 drinking those motherfuckers. It's like, can you get me one of those, man? It's only like $2 here. Right. I'm a little kid. I got $2, man.
Like those little cans of Club they have in the stores. The mudslide. We were drinking that fucking mudslide last night at fucking Troy's house.
I don't know who the fuck brought that. That was crazy.
Yeah. I drank it. Fucking Club. The mudslides and the sex on the beach and the fucking all those different cocktails.
Yeah, I tell you what. Funny, we're going off subject and shit, but still, like, I remember one of the first times, and I can't go into too much detail because this is a whole nother show altogether. Like the first time we got drunk, you know, but. Fuck, man. I remember one of the first times I was ever, like, trying to get drunk and, like, had the friends around and blah, blah, this and that. We were fucking drinking a fucking bottle of sweet and sour mix. And we thought it was fucking alcohol. And just a bunch of stupid-ass kids sitting around like, man, I think I'm starting to feel it, man. Blah, blah, this and that. Like, fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Placebo.
So that little kid back in there that was doing that shit, to this day, man. Like I said, I'd never buy it, but I'd fucking take down a Mad Dog. If I had nothing else around, I had a Mad Dog. Fuck that. That shit's going down.
Yeah, why not?
Fits right in my back pocket, too.
I've drank it before. Yeah, they do that on purpose, too. Mm-hmm. I've drank it before, but I couldn't drink it again. There's no way, dude. It's like fucking drinking, like, Kool-Aid that some retard made or something like that.
Fuck that.
With some cheap-ass vodka in there or something.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to have a fucking show where we talk about the first time we got drunk, once Boots comes around and shit, and we're going to bring in all the old alcohol that we used to drink.
Oh,
and see if we can still fucking do it.
Oh,
weird concoction.
I'm talking about like fucking Christian Brothers.
Oh man,
fucking
you know the first thing I got drunk off was it was those big huge bottles, not big huge, like it's like a 175 bottle. Yeah. The Togo's Mudslide.
Yeah, the mudslides.
Yeah, the pre-mixed mudslide. Dude, I fucking drank that shit the first time I got drunk, and I was loving that shit,
dude.
Because I love fucking chocolate.
How old were you though?
I was about 11 or 12.
Yeah, okay, well that's... Of course you're going to feel fantastic.
All right, so here, I'll tell the story. Why not? Fuck it, I'll tell the story. It's a short one.
I was 12 and I was ripped out of my ass.
Yeah.
Fuck, I felt great.
Ripped out my ass?
Ripped off my ass. Tell you what, man, you have too much of that fucking Mangria going down right now. You forget key words to throw in sentences.
Everything becomes pedophilia. And
now everyone's staring at me. Don't stare at me.
I'll tell the story. So, how you doing? First time I got drunk.
Magic Man right here. Sorry, that's for another story.
My family, we used to every year we'd go camping up by South Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
And it was like a big thing. Every year we'd go in like August or something like that.
Yeah.
And so we went up there, and just to backstory this a little bit, my dad didn't give a shit. He's an alcoholic anyway. But my stepmom is real conservative. She doesn't drink at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't like drinking. And she would never let any of us kids drink or anything like that. But this particular night, our neighbor across the street came camping with us, and on this particular night, everyone was drinking this fucking mudslide mix, right? Mm-hmm. So we had these huge cups, actually just like the one that fucking Cooper's drinking out of right now, that blue cup right there. Yeah, just like that.
It's the
cup.
Same fucking cup.
It looks exactly like the cup, except mine was purple instead of blue.
Yeah. Those were the go-tos back in the day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Those cups?
Yeah, those are big ones, too.
We had like 50
probably,
of those motherfuckers.
What I hear about the cup I'm using?
It's like a 30, that's like,
your
it's
cup's
probably
good,
about 24 or 32 ounces there. It's a big cup, you know?
those are those 80s go-to glasses.
Yeah.
Man. You know which ones we're talking about. It's like they have the smooth circle around the top, like the lip part, and then it's from there on down, it's just like the, what do you call it, like fan design. It's like little ribs.
Yeah.
They go all the way around, and it's fucking about, what, like 16, 24, 20 ounces
it's
or
big,
so?
dude. It's definitely more than 16.
And they're all just bright-ass colors like that.
Yeah.
Pink ones, purple, blue.
It's probably a 24-ounce cup.
Yeah. You know which ones we're talking about.
Coop got
So-
the munchies.
So my
Going down.
Contact.
so my parents were both drinking this fucking mudslide mix, and they were drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And my stepmom poured herself another one, took one sip off it, and was so fucking... and she was already drunk anyway.
Yeah.
So she was like so drunk that she's like, oh, fuck this, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And hands me the cups, like, here, finish this. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah. So I'm sitting here with this big-ass cup of fucking mudslide out in the woods. It's dark as fuck. The fire's going out. And... like, you know when you go out in the woods and you look up at the stars and there's bright as fuck?
Yeah.
Like, if you look outside right now,
No, in the city,
you
no,
can't
no,
see
no, no.
shit because of the lights of the city and everything.
Yeah,
know,
you
San
go out in the
Francisco's
fucking
right across
where
the
there's
bay and
no
shit.
when it's fucking dark. Those fucking stars are bright
Yeah.
as fuck.
When you're out in
like
the
you see
woods-
ones that you haven't even ever like seen, in, like
you can
fucking
actually
billions
see
of them.
like the you know the glow of like different like constellations and shit like
and
that.
the clusters and shit.
Yeah, like it's crazy like how much you can actually see.
It's
so
beautiful.
I'm sitting there.
It's beautiful.
I'm drunk as shit. I'm just staring at the fucking stars.
Yeah.
And that's the reason we went. This is such a key part of the story. It was a meteor shower.
Oh fuck! I was just thinking the same shit. Yeah, remember the
And
meteor
that's
shower?
why we
I
went
mean,
in
the meteor.
August as well, is
Meteor.
because every year there's a meteor shower in like August.
Yeah, and we used to go out to the fucking Grizzly Island.
Yeah.
Out there every fucking year.
Yeah.
Dude, lay on top of the old van that we had and just fucking just meteors come like every 5 seconds and
Yeah.
shit.
So I'm sitting there fucking watching this meteor shower, drunk as fuck, as a 12-year-old kid.
Just
And-
tripping out like fuck.
Dude, I was tripping out, and I was like, dude, this is the fucking life. I
Yeah.
can't believe people do anything other than this.
Fuck, you almost became a hippie.
I almost did, dude. And yeah, that was like a key point in my life where I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this is what life is all about. Dude, fuck the rest. Fuck everything else. This is what life is all about.
You either almost became a hippie
It's not
or you
about
almost,
work. It's not about fucking
Yeah.
having a nice car. It's not about having a nice house. It's about fucking sitting out in the woods, getting drunk, watching fucking meteors.
Yeah. Your life either went two ways right there. It was either well, I'm gonna fucking be a hippie and fucking trip out and shit like that all the fucking time, or I'm gonna fucking join that Heaven's Gate shit.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as that fucking meteor comes, I'm out, man.
Right.
That's all I
This
believe
was
in. Now.
this was just after Heaven's Gate.
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
What was it? Black Cortezes. I got some of those.
They were. I think they were white, but anyway. Yeah,
Whatever. Anyways,
yeah the Cortezes though. Yeah, that was a key point in my life, and it's funny, man. I see some bums that they don't have it too bad.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look happy to me.
They look pretty fucking happy to me.
Yeah.
That's one of the stories I've been wanting to tell on the fucking podcast. We're already way the fuck off subject anyway. I'm not talking about shit myself.
Yeah.
There is I haven't seen him lately because I would have seen him by now. So another tradition that my family had was the day after Thanksgiving every year, and we lived in Marin. We would take the ferry from Larkspur into San Francisco, and we would go up to Union Square.
Yeah.
And like look at the fucking Christmas tree and all that shit day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So we get on the first ferry in the morning, and it's not the first, but it was like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. ferry. And there's this guy sitting on the top deck.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a Cosby sweater.
It was Bill Cosby.
It wasn't Bill Cosby. He's wearing a Cosby sweater and some khakis and some dock shoes.
Yeah.
Look just like a regular guy.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, legs are crossed. He's reading the Wall Street Journal. And my dad, like we were just kind of, me and my sister was kind of wandering around on the top deck. This is like the outside deck of the ferry, right? And my dad's like, get away from that guy. I was like,
he's got a Cosby sweater on. Fuck him.
And so I'm like, oh, okay. So he just like walked up to us and said this to us, and I like, you know, kind of like motioned for us to come with him.
Yeah.
So we followed him inside and sat down. And he's like, that guy's crazy. Stay away from him. I was like, what? He's just sitting there fucking reading the newspaper. Dude. He's not doing anything weird.
Yeah.
So we get off the ferry. And we like kind of sit around the Embarcadero for a little bit. We're like looking at the fucking sculpture and like the little shops there.
Yeah.
And then we go down to Market Street and we're walking up Market Street right there beside the Hyatt.
Yeah.
And there's this bench on Market Street, and here's this guy. And he's sitting on the bench, like his feet are on the bench.
Oh, so he's sitting on the top with his feet on the seat.
Yeah, his feet are sitting on the
seating, like where
the
you
seat
sit
part on the front,
and
there are grooves worn into this bench where his feet are sitting, like literally like grooves in the fucking wood. And he's sitting there fucking mumbling to himself, just some random incoherent shit. And he's got a fucking a fedora sitting in front of him, like it looks like. I say fedora just in jest because fucking internet nerds, but it looks like an Indiana Jones hat. You know, what I mean?
All right. We can talk about our top 10 favorite hats.
Yeah,
that's what we were talking about before the show.
So it's like an Indiana Jones kind of hat, and he was actually wearing that as well on the ferry. But yeah, just look normal. Dude, you look like a normal dude.
Yeah.
So he's.
And how old were you? I'm sorry. How old were you?
This is when I was about 8.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So you're a kid. Okay.
Yeah. And so no, I was 10. Because it's when I was living with my dad. So yeah, I was 10.
Well, either way, man.
Anyway, so
still young.
The guy's sitting there, fucking just being fucking crazy. And so we go out, you know, we're in San Francisco. We go about our business, doing our own thing, fucking around. And we take the 6 p.m. ferry back.
Yeah.
And he's on that ferry, sitting there reading his fucking Wall Street Journal. And I was like, holy fucking shit. I just fucking, like, I had the epiphany. I didn't have the epiphany earlier on when I saw him earlier on. But I realized this guy fucking takes the ferry from Marin, an extremely rich community.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, very expensive.
Takes the ferry from Marin County into San Francisco to fucking go nuts, and then takes the ferry home.
Yeah.
To fucking Larkspur.
I think he's just got something figured out there.
Oh yeah, because he had the hat sitting there with the money.
Yeah.
In. And so I
followed him all the way back to his mansion.
So when I saw him on the ferry ride on the way home, like, you know, we had to drive home from the ferry terminal.
Yeah.
I asked my dad, I was like, hey, how'd you know that guy was fucking crazy? He's like, he does that every day. He takes a ferry in San Francisco every day. I've seen him, you know, 7 or 8 times, you know, going into the city.
Still today?
No.
Okay.
My dad had seen him a bunch of times.
Okay.
He probably, I mean, the guy is probably, if he's still alive, he's probably in his like 70s today. Because he was in probably his 40s or 50s at the time. This is, you know, fucking 20 years ago.
They lived in Larkspur. He's got health insurance.
Yeah, he's got cash.
Trust me, he's
doing all right.
better off than me right now.
Yeah. There's another.
He's more healthier than me.
There's a bum that I see now all the time. She dresses like, you know, all punk rocky.
Yeah.
Like motorcycle jacket and fucking the whole nine.
Yeah.
You know, the pink hair and shit. She's got this little chihuahua that she dresses up in fucking little costumes. And like paints his fucking fur or her fur. I don't know. It's either female or I don't know. Anyway, like her little chihuahua, she dresses it up. She has like these little dog beds for it and shit. I was like, dude, if you want to like be a bum and like panhandle, like you can't have a fucking fashionable dog. You know what I mean? You gotta have like a fucking mangy ass.
You gotta have like a fucking guard dog or something.
Yeah,
Not
you
a guard
gotta have
dog, but
like a mangy ass like
junkyard
lab
dog.
pit bull mix that fucking
Chihuahua,
looks like
pit,
it'll fucking
and German
eat you.
Shepherd.
Right.
It's all big ass head,
mangy and fucked up. You're like feeding it nothing but McDonald's fucking scraps and shit.
It's either really fat or really skinny. There's no middle ground for your dog, sir. If you have a middle ground dog, you have a healthy dog, you're not a bum. Stop it.
To go back to what we were talking to or about before about the whole throwing up in bed. One time we were having a little get together in my old house in Sassoon. And John was there, and my brother was living with me at the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't puke in the bed, but the story leading up to it will kind of explain what happened. We were sitting there playing poker. Everything started out normal. You know, everything was good. And we were having this drink. There was amaretto and Dr. Pepper. And I will never touch amaretto in my life again because of this story.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. So we're playing poker, and you know, you mix it up like, you know, just a couple shots of amaretto to, you know, a cup of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And so throughout the night, I was getting more and more drunk. And this is the only time I've ever gotten, you know, alcohol poisoning. Ever. So you can only imagine how much I had.
Jeez. On amaretto, too?
Yeah.
That's a cream liqueur, if I remember right.
Yeah, no. The reason why I say this man here was the whole result of it, because him and our friend Xerxes were sitting there.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the night, you know, I'm getting more and more drunk. I'm having to get about maybe 1.5 inches away from the cards to actually see what the fuck I got.
Hold on. Let's pause for a second. How many times have you kicked Xerxes in the chest?
Right in the coccyx.
0, but we might see what happens tomorrow.
Oh, damn it. You ruined it.
Sorry.
This is Sparta! Dude, if I had a friend with a nickname or a name of Xerxes, I would constantly fucking be murdering the fuck out of him.
Dude, every single time I saw him.
Hey, Xerxes.
Ready for the kick?
Every time you kick him, he says, "Why are we friends? Why am I still friends with you? You constantly kick me in the chest."
You kicked me into a swimming pool like fucking 4 times, dick.
Oh, well, then you guys need to meet.
This is not Sparta. This is not Sparta.
Soon. All right, sorry.
So, no, it's all good.
Good sign.
So, I'm getting... you know, I have to get really, really close to the cards to actually see these damn things. So I'm getting so fucking drunk. And the next day, they told me the story of how by the end of the night, they were giving me a full cup of amaretto and maybe a shot of Dr. Pepper. And I'd fucking kill it off hella quick. No fucking deal whatsoever. And I'd ask them for another one. They're like,
yeah, we did the switcheroo on them.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm high again. How old were you at this?
This was what? Like maybe
This was
6
back
years ago?
in 08.
So I was probably like
09.
23.
Okay.
23. Yeah, so end of the night, we're all done playing poker. I can barely fucking walk. Yeah. So I go to my room, I turn the light on, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to puke. I'm not going to get sick. I'm going to put on a movie, and I'm going to lay down.
Yeah.
So...
And I'm going to watch the world spin.
On amaretto.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. It didn't actually... My world didn't spin. It was kind of weird. So I lay down and I have the movie going.
Yeah.
I close my eyes for a second and I maybe got like 5 minutes of sleep before I woke up again. And I knew I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom. I just knew it. So on the back of my door, I had this plastic bag that I had hanging up for garbage.
Okay.
No.
And so
I see where this is going.
So I look in the bag and there's nothing in there. I'm like, cool, this is perfect. My dumb ass was like, no, I can make it to the bathroom. Yeah. Why am I going to do it in this bag?
Why would I throw it in a shopping bag? That's dumb.
That's stupid.
So I open my door and I don't even get past the door. I just look down on the hardwood floor and it's everywhere. I just puke it out.
Man.
And my brother, he hears me, you know, he's in the bedroom about 2 doors down, and he hears me puking.
Yeah.
And he gets up and he comes to the door. He's like, hey, man, you okay? And all he sees is me on the ground with a Swiffer and the plastic bag trying to get it all in the bag. I'm fine, bro. I'm good, man. Don't worry about it.
Swiffering your fucking throw up into a plastic shopping bag?
Yep.
Awesome.
Dude, that shit was in the cracks for the longest time.
I couldn't get out. I couldn't get it out from between the cracks of the hardwood. It's probably still there to this day. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. It's probably still there. So that's the only time I've gotten sick off of alcohol.
And I just love the fact it was amaretto. A cream liqueur.
I forgot when we were making that.
It's a drink with it's amaretto and Dr. Pepper. I forgot the name of it, but it actually tastes like candy.
Yeah.
It's
I know
weird.
you're talking about too. I can't remember what it's called.
It wasn't the Flaming Dr. Peppers, was it?
No, that wasn't it.
Oh man, I don't know.
I still have a hard time drinking Dr. Pepper to this day too.
One of the many times that I threw up off alcohol. It was like my third time throwing up off alcohol.
Yeah.
We were drinking fucking. It was like something fucking really girly. It was some sort of like it was strawberry daiquiri. And so my friend Justin, my old black friend. You gotta have at least one. He's my black friend.
He's got that new now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm so confused now. Was he just an old friend, or was he an old guy that was your friend? This is my old black man.
He was a younger gentleman.
Okay,
but he was my black friend. I'm still friends with him on Facebook, but he lives in Miami now, so you know. It's not like we fucking kick it.
I got some
funny ass Southern stories with this guy too. Anyway, we'll get into those later. Yeah. So this particular time, we're making fucking strawberry daiquiris.
Sounds so fucking.
And my
funny.
amaretto was bad, right?
Yeah. Right.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Dude,
you guys get around their friends and start drinking the fucking
girliest
like
shit
19
in the world. 19 at the time, dude. Come on, I was like 18 or 19.
That's right. Well, you were 23. That's pretty bad too.
Yeah. So. This is my first time getting sick, dude. I was fucking like, I knew I was gonna fucking throw up.
Yeah.
So I went to the bathroom and I had to like vodka at the time, like it stopped after a while. It gave me the shits bad.
Ooh.
Like, have you ever got that? Like,
no.
where vodka just makes you have to just diarrhea like fucking crazy?
I get, like, I'm usually like that anyway, so I wouldn't be able to fucking tell.
For some reason, like, the first couple
Apparently
years...
oxygen makes me do that.
The first couple, I wouldn't say couple years, but, like, the first year or so of my drinking career, vodka, in particular vodka, would just make me have to fucking shit myself. So... I run into the bathroom, and I'm like sitting there on the toilet fucking taking a huge fucking water shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta throw up. And so I'm like looking at the configuration of the bathroom like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to fucking make a choice here. Either I throw up on the ground or I shit on the ground.
Yeah.
Because I have to do both right now. This is happening.
There's no time in between to switch.
And so the way this bathroom was configured, it was all tile, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah.
But the shower was to the side.
That's the go-to.
The shower was to the side of the toilet.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get to it because the door was on the front.
Oh.
So, like... If you were looking at me, like you're standing in front of me looking at me, you know, you'd be facing the door of the shower as well. So I had to get up off the toilet and put my
go
head
over to it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'd have to get up off the toilet, walk to the side to get into the shower.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. Like, instead of fucking like doing the flip back and forth and shit on the fucking floor or throw up on the floor, I just fucking walked into the shower and shit and threw up in the shower.
You might as well at that point.
I turned it on and let it run and just left.
At that point, you're just a fucking animal. At that point, it's just like, I'm sorry. Yeah. I've devolved to a fucking, like, an animal now. I just shit and all fours and shit and piss and throw up and everything at the same time.
And this is not my home, by the way. This is my friend's dorm room, whom he shared his restroom with another person who could have potentially walked in on this at any
Dude,
given
at least
time.
you were nice enough to turn the shower on.
Yeah.
After I was done, I turned the shower on. I fucking walked out. Said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna head home," and I left.
See you later, asshole.
With the shower on.
Hey guys, who the fuck's in the shower right now?
Yeah, you let the water run.
Yeah, I did. I left the water running. I fucking left. And so now every time since then, that has been one of my priorities when choosing a new place to live in.
Yeah,
is I have to check out the layout of the bathroom.
Dude, yes, it's a
to make sure that I can have the toilet in proximity to either a sink or a tub where I can throw up and shit at the same time.
Yeah, dude. I was lucky. The one time, I think I've only had to do that.
You'll notice my restroom is configured that way right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I like it.
It is. It's nice.
The only 2 times that I had to do that I can really remember was at my house, and I was lucky enough to have the master bedroom it was just like a little small master bedroom, that house at the time. It was like sink, toilet, shower, and they're all just right next to each other. So it's like when you walk in there, you got your sink, you go like a foot to the right, there's a toilet right next to it, and a foot to the right is the shower. No tub or nothing, just a big shower right there with 2 sliding doors so you can open it from either way. So that was my only fucking saving grace, because I would fucking sit there and be on the fucking toilet and just be able to open the door to the shower and just reach over and just, down the fucking side while my ass is still on the fucking toilet, man. That sideways fucking shower right there saved me.
Yeah, man, it's got to happen sometimes.
Yeah,
you just go outside. See, dude. At one point, I got so good at fucking throwing up drunk, like I would just be, literally, I'd be on my fucking balcony, in my apartment in Florida, and I'd be having a conversation, blah blah blah, it's bullshitting, turn around, fucking throw up, go right back to the conversation with just a quick break, just hey guys, how's it going, blah blah blah, hey, oh yeah, did you see that thing the other day? Blah. Yeah, the other day.
Sure the fuck did. Dude, my Joey did something like that one time, man. My boy Joey, he was telling me the story that I don't think I was there. I think he was telling me a story, but anyways, he'd been walking up to a guy's. They were going like to a house party or something like that, and Joey's walking up there and a couple other people behind him and stuff, and he was walking up to the door, and he was like, "Man, I just felt hella sick as soon as I got like right in front of the door." So I was like, fuck, you're going to throw up. So he's just like fucking walking. And without even stopping walking, he just fucking spins to the side because there's like some bushes by the front door. He fucking spins to the side, throws up real quick, just like a quick, like a second or 2 throw up, just like that. Spins all the way back around as he's still spinning one direction. There's some Michael Jackson shit, just spun all the way back around and came back and on the door and was like, "What's up, man? Hey, what up?" It's like, dude,
it's me.
How fucking slick is that shit, man?
When we did the Century Club? When the fuck was it? Was that at Chris DeLuna's house?
Century. Oh fuck, that was at DeLuna's house.
Remember that when Joe was there,
dude? Yeah,
and you and I know I did it.
Joe was fucking seeing that was fucking everybody.
Yeah. So the Century Club, ladies and gentlemen, for all you that don't know.
Man, there probably are a few younger ones that don't.
It's 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes.
Yeah. A shot of beer every fucking minute.
A shot of beer every minute for 100 minutes.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard of this or whatever else, I know you at first you're like, man, that's not bad. It's just a shot of beer. It's just beer.
Yeah.
It's a shot glass.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fucking bad.
So this is like, first off, you have to have a fucking like a moderator.
Yep.
And somebody pouring the shots, because that minute goes by way the fuck quicker than you'd think.
Way fucking quick. After about what, 30?
After about 30 minutes, you're fucking hammered.
Yeah, you can't keep track of time.
Okay, how many ounces are in a shot? Who knows?
I think it's 2 ounces.
Is it 2 ounces?
I think so.
Somewhere around there, I think.
2 or 3, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's 3.
Whatever.
I think it's 3.
We'll go 3.
I'm going with Cooper's answer of 3.
Well, you know what?
Fuck 3 ounce shot.
Bucky. Fuck you.
That's the new standard.
Why are you mad, bro?
That's the new standard. Okay.
My shot important too, though.
So basically 3. Okay, so you got 3 ounces in a shot.
Yeah.
And there's 12 ounces in a beer.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically drinking a beer every 4 minutes.
Every 4 minutes, you're taking down a can of beer
for 100 minutes.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but now when you think about it,
that's 25 beers in 100 minutes.
And that's I know, like I said earlier, it's like you hear that and you're like, oh man, it's just a shot of beer, this and that, whatever. But dude, you're taking down a lot of fucking beer in a relatively short fucking amount of time. And shit.
Yeah, it's no joke. And so we did that one night.
Dude, Joe tapped out early.
He did. He didn't even get to fucking 20.
Yeah, I think he got to around about just like under 20 or something and done. Fucking laid down on the floor and went to sleep. But he was pretty fucked up for a while before he ended up on that floor, man. He was like, I think, like, was it right that, like, the last one that he took, he was, like, putting it in his mouth and shit, and then he was, like, kind of, like, spitting it back up and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fucking hilarious, man.
So, I got to... Holy shit, one shot is only 1.5 ounces.
Oh, wow. See, you fuckers.
Yeah.
Believe me more. I watched The Price is Right, motherfucker.
Well, I do doubles, motherfucker.
You weren't correct either, so don't be over there gloating.
You were wrong, too.
All right?
Yeah, but I was the closest.
Oh, no, it is the closest without going
So it's a
over.
beer every 8 minutes.
I'm not good at The Price is Right.
For 100 minutes. That's still legit right there. That's a beer every 8 minutes for 100 minutes. Yeah. So I got to somewhere in the 50s, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I went out in front of Crystal Luna's house, and I fucking threw up just beer foam. It was like that shit that they scrape off the top of your beer when, you know, you get a
it's nice, the head. It's the head.
Yeah, the head. It was like straight beer head. Mm-hmm. I threw up straight beer head, and it was like a pile of fucking white foam.
Yeah.
On his lawn.
Yeah, and by the way, people, there's no, like, when we're playing this game, there's no bathroom breaks, there's no nothing. You just sit down.
No, you sit there. You're fucking there.
You don't get up. You don't do anything. So fucking dude, once you got all that fucking 100 in there and you stand up and all that shit just kind of moves for the first time, that's what that head's just rising up inside.
Yeah, it's over. It's fucking like sloshing liquid in your tummy.
I almost want to see how far I can go in that challenge.
Well, fuck it, man. Dude, we'll make it a podcast.
Yeah. We'll do a century challenge on one of our fucking podcasts.
Oh, it's coming up, gentlemen.
And now I
get some
regret
tarps.
opening my mouth. So,
yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, dude, one time, like I said, I don't throw up off alcohol too much, man. So when I do, but I'm used to throwing up. So it's like I've been throwing up for fucking ever. So I'm used to fucking throwing up. I know how to do it. Got my shit down. Blah blah this and that. There was only one time where I got to the point where I was just like out of fucking control with fucking throwing up and shit. So, and what sucks about it is too, it's because it's a here's my girly drink type shit. That just to go along with you guys is too. We were fucking at we were out in Sacramento, and we fucking got up in the morning. They have this thing where it's like brunch and all you can drink mimosas.
Mimosas, dude.
I mean,
I'll take it.
All you can fucking drink. Like fucking, you go there, and it was a Mexican place. It was like $8 and shit. So it's like, fuck yeah, of course we're gonna go to that shit.
Oh yeah,
that's dangerous.
Yeah, we go there and we're eating our fucking food and everything, and we have about maybe 6 to 7 people with us. And we're just sitting there at the 2 tables, and we're just eating down, and it was a buffet too to make it even worse. So it's like everything. You just give me more. Like, more. Bring me more, bitch.
More.
I grew weary of standing up. Please bring me another plate of food. Do it now.
This is why I need a hover around.
Yeah. Fuck. So anyway, so there's the scene. There's your scene. All right. We're there. We got all you can eat food, all you can drink mimosas. We were drinking so fucking much that you know that point when you become obnoxious, but you don't realize that you are.
Pretty much every time I drink.
Yeah. Dude, we were in the restaurant. It was family. You know, it's brunch. You know, so in my mind, wasn't at brunch. I'm sitting around with my dudes partying. It's like fucking, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We're in a garage. So I'm just like, fuck this shit, motherfucker. Tiger Woods can't play golf because you're watching like the Masters or something on TV. It was like, fuck that. That dude's hella fucking good, blah, blah, whatever. They got to the point where they stopped bringing the orange juice after a while. They were just bringing us bottles of champagne, and we're just fucking. It was
go get your own orange juice, motherfucker.
Exactly. The waitress, I think at some point, if I remember right, I think at some point she came over and she was like, "Hey, do you like because we just kept coming every time someone would get up and leave to go get more food, we would drink their cup. So the waitress would have to just keep coming like every fucking under 5 minutes to bring us another bottle of orange juice, another bottle of orange juice. So she came over and she's like, you guys just want me to stop bringing you orange juice? And we were like, yep. So anyways, I drank way too much of this champagne shit. And I don't, like, I like champagne, but I'm not used to fucking just going to town on it. I mean, seriously, I by myself, I probably drank about 2 bottles of it.
Champagne, like, unlike wine, because I don't drink, like, a lot of wine, like, I'm drinking a lot of the Mangria right now.
Yeah, and it's fucking delicious, by the way.
It is fucking delicious. But I don't drink a lot of wine, but like champagne, that shit sneaks up on you.
Yeah, and I didn't know that.
I don't drink a lot of champagne.
Yeah.
But like I'll be drinking champagne, I'll have like a glass, then another glass, and then another glass. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and it tastes
then,
tastes good, and you're like,
like,
oh, this is cool. It's nothing.
On glass like 4 or 5, it just fucking like, you're like, oh, I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah,
I'm fucking drunk.
That fucking curtain drops down real quick, man. Whoa, wait a minute.
The door slams shut, and you're fucking drunk.
Same goes for sake. As
Dude,
well.
yeah, sake too.
Yeah.
That's why I love sake.
But the great thing about sake is that you'll drink it, you'll get drunk, and an hour later, you're fine.
Yeah, it's clean.
Just like Chinese food.
It's just like any clear liquor is like that for me. Like I'll fucking get drunk off it, and then like an hour or two later, I'll be like, oh, I'm fucking fine now. Cool. And start again for some reason.
Unless you keep drinking the clear.
Yeah.
And then it just goes. But yeah, no, that's the same way. But
I never get hangovers off clear liquor either, which
Yeah.
is nice. Because I drink a lot of water.
So I'm drinking all this champagne, and you know I don't even know. I can't too fucking hide it right now to realize, but I've at least 2 bottles to myself, if at least, you know. So we there was, let's see, in this group of friends out there, you know, JG's house and stuff out there. There was like 4 of these guys that all worked at the same restaurant. It was what's that guy's Guy Fieri's restaurant out in Sacramento? Tex Wasabi.
No.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, 4 of those guys.
Douchebag.
Yeah, he is. Unless you want to give us money for, you know, selling commercials on here, then you're the fucking best guy in the world, man. Hey, what's up, bro?
He let me borrow his Lamborghini one time. It didn't go well.
or unless he gives you $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Back to the butt cherry.
Back to the butt cherry every time.
Yeah, man. So now this is where they worked at. All 4 of them worked there. One of the friends was working there, and everyone else that I was with also worked at this restaurant. At least most of them did. Anyways, so I'm already fucked up. I'm fucking cussing and doing all kinds of shit in front of kids, in front of a fucking restaurant. I'm acting like I'm at a fucking house party and shit. I'm already fucked up. But all my friends are doing the same shit, which is stupid enough.
I got nude in a very nice neighborhood.
They shouldn't have seen those things, but I did it. I fucking smiling. Yeah, man. So,
this is a white neighborhood, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. So
that's why we can't have nice things.
That's why we can't have nice things, dude. Yeah. So I'm fucking plastered already, and I mean we are all pretty much plastered. But what do? We jump in the fucking car and head on the freeway, and we fucking go over to their fucking job. Now, around about this time when we first get there is when that, like you were saying, after a certain while, it's like, this is when it really fucking hit, because I mentally convinced myself, because the last time I was at this restaurant, it was for their Christmas party. So it was just employees, like no customers. The place was closed, fucking all free food, free drinks and everything, and they could invite one person. Well, since there was like 5 of them that lived at that house, they had 5 free passes, so we all went. And we were just fucking eating, drinking, and it was fucking awesome. I didn't have to worry. There was no customers around, so the employees are all like, hey, motherfucker, blah, blah, this and that. Man, fuck you, dude, blah, blah. So that's my state of mind of this place.
It's like waiting.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a Christmas party, so that, you know, you could do that. People were getting drunk, like some bitches fucking dancing and fucking throwing her ass around and everything. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. But now I'm at this place again, and I'm so fucked up that when I walk in, Christmas party! I mentally convinced myself somehow that this restaurant is only a Christmas party restaurant. So I walk in that mother. I'm surprised I didn't kick the doors like fucking old Western shit and just be like, what's up, motherfuckers? Dude, so, and then what made it even worse was, right off the bat, all the other coworkers that I'd met from the Christmas party, like some chick, I didn't even recognize her and shit. She came up to me and she's like, oh, hey, Mike, and she's giving me a hug, and I'm like, oh, what's up, girl? Damn. Whatever, so
good to see you again.
Yeah, what's up, bitch? I don't remember you, but damn, you fine. What's up, man? You want some champagne? Anyway, so we get there and we sit down at the bar, and I'm I'm not going out of my mind at this point, but I'm really fucked up. And I'm convinced that everyone around me is just employees. Like, there's no customers there. I can't get in trouble for anything. So I go at the bar and I'm just talking my ass off about some dumb shit. I keep noticing people looking at me weird and shit, but I'm just like, telling an interesting story. That's why they're staring at me. They're laughing. So, yeah. But really, I'm like, motherfucker, that's some old bullshit, man. I fucked that bitch in a pussy, in an asshole. I licked her drawers. Man, she was sucking my Disney. You know, some dumb shit right next to a fucking child, probably. So, but they're just looking at me, and I'm just like, whatever, man, blah, blah, whatever. So here comes the worst part. If that wasn't bad enough, and at this point, I still don't even know why my friends aren't stopping me, but whatever. So
great friends.
Yeah, well, they are pretty good, great friends. Trust me. Later on in the story, you'll hear it. So fucking, they have this little patio thing that you go outside. Like, people can either eat out there, and there's like a little smoking section. So, and it just has like the little, it has the sliding glass door, and it's a big one. Yeah. So it's like all together, it's probably about 10 feet wide, you know, and then half of it opens up and you go outside or whatever. So it's a big ass window, and you can clearly see everything going on out there, right? So at this, let me sidetrack for a second. At this Christmas party, one of the guys that was there fucking ended up going out there and fucking, he had to like piss hella bad or whatever. So he's going, and he was fucked up. So he has his, you know, okay, guys, you know the move I'm talking about. Like when you got to piss, you put your shirt underneath your chin and then you piss like that, right?
Yeah, like a little kid.
Yeah, I know, like a little fucking kid. But like, yeah, that's what he was doing because he was super fucked up. And I don't know if he was holding a drink or whatever, but he did this move. He put the fucking shirt under there, and he's pissing like this, but he's kind of big, so he has a pot belly, right?
Yeah.
So fucking at some point, his chin moved, and that shirt came down and went right over his dick.
Yeah,
and he pissed from like, look, I got my fucking Bill Murray shirt on, from his like chin all the way down was just a wet urine stain. So, and then I went walking out there and I see him, and I've never seen my boy so sad. Like he was sitting, like picture this. You go outside.
Like nobody else wants to go home. Everyone else is having fun. Nobody's taking his ass home.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not going to happen.
No, dude. So no. But it was just put yourself in this for a second. You walk outside, just like look like you're looking at me. You walk outside and there's a, like, you know, those little, with the umbrellas on top and the table and then like bar stools around it, the outside ones. So you walk out and you see me, and I'm sitting on a stool, and I'm like, here's the entrance, here's where all the light is, it's dark over here. I'm facing the darkness with my head down, and just like sitting there like that. So I'm like, bro, what's going on, man? I go walking over to him, and he's like, bro, man, I pissed myself, man. Pissed on my shirt, man.
Pissed on my shirt, dog.
Yeah. Oh man, that's such a good story. But I'm just gonna do this little part. So fucking, I'm just like, bro, man, it's okay, man. Like, fucking don't even worry about it, man. Like, you know, what can you do? Why don't you just take your shirt off? You got a wife beater underneath? He's like, man, I ain't got no wife beater, man. I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like, the one day you don't wear it. So he's like, man, well, I mean, fuck, man, I'll just go home. I was like, bro, but we all came in one car. So if he has to go home, we all got to fucking leave. I'm having a damn good time. So I'm like, bro, you know what? Fuck that shit, man. Rock it, bro. Who gives a fuck, man? Just be like, hey, man, accidents happen. Sure enough, this motherfucker goes running around in there, and I'm just like, man,
I pissed on myself.
Dude, dead on exactly. You guys say that and you laugh about it, but that is exactly what fucking happened.
You see this shit on my shirt is pissed on poo.
This dude went up to the fucking girl with his shirt pulled up. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting my thumbs in the very bottom, the front of my shirt, and then like folding them back up. You know what I'm saying? So you're holding it up with your thumbs, like you're trying to flash someone, with your thumbs. And he's just like, "Hey, bitch, look at this urine." And he's like for real doing this shit, man. He's just like, dude, like, oh, I got urine. And then some bitch is like some bitch getting a little into my story too much. Some chick that was working there, she was like, oh, that's nasty, man. Get the fuck away from me or something like that. And he just go, ha ha ha, bitch, urine. And he just kept going, urine. He's like, bitch, I pissed on myself. And he just, so now this is what I'm thinking of when I'm in the open restaurant now. So I go walking out those same doors where all this shit happened, and there's a couple dudes out there, there's a couple guys smoking, and the same guy who pissed on himself was out there smoking a cigarette. So I go out there, I light my shit up, I'm sitting there talking to him, and once again, I have no filter on my mouth whatsoever. Like, these guys are obviously customers, but I didn't fucking know, they're just employees, whatever. So I'm sitting there fucking smoking my cigarette, and I go like this. Yeah, man, there's a... and I cough. But I do one of those cough throw up combos, man, where it's just like you get that super...
The hork.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a hairball of puke, man. So I just... And it comes out, and it's just like... It's about the size of my fist. I could see the ball as it dropped, and it just goes splat so fast because I coughed, and it came out so fast. It was like a picture... Picture those little dinosaur things from fucking Super Mario Brothers 2 that spit out the eggs at you. Yeah. That's what it looked like. It was like, Kah! It just dropped. I was like, fuck, man. So my boy is sitting there and he's like, dude, that's fucking nasty, like joking around and shit. And he's fucked up too. And I look over at the other two guys and they're just fucking staring at me like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, I was like, ha 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 ha, yeah. So I fucking sitting there smoking and shit. He goes back inside, and I'm still like in my mind. I think I was even trying to talk to these two guys that were outside, just some random ass people at a fucking restaurant. So I'm just talking to them in my dumb, stupid, drunk state, and then all of a sudden there it is, like fucking coming up my stomach. And dude, I was saying earlier, I know my throw up routine, man, and I've never felt it come up so fast. Like I feel it coming, I'll get to a bathroom. Like this one was like straight up to the top. So I'm like, fuck. So what do? I gotta turn around, fucking open up the door, and no, I'm sorry. I went to the bar first, and then this happened. As soon as I sat down on the bar, this happened. I felt this way, so I'm like, fuck. So I sat up, fucking walked as fast as I could to the fucking bathroom, and then that's when I got one of those, it's coming out right now. So what do? You do this shit where you just cover your mouth. And I was wearing my fucking pea coat, or some sort of a pea coat that I had, long sleeve one. And when I covered my mouth and I fucking started throwing up, it went directly right down my fucking sleeve and in my arm. So I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Coagulated at your elbow?
Yeah. And so I probably would have made it if I would have gotten past that first fucking little puke to the bathroom. But I didn't. I just realized I just threw up all inside of my jacket and in my arm. So that made me want to puke again. So another fast one comes. And fucking now it's fucking squirting out from the holes in my fingers and my thumbs and shit, like webbing. Right in between the webbing, dude. And it's just shooting out. I'm like, fuck. So I'm right at the door, though. So I fucking slam that shit open. And luckily, there was no fucking other people in that bathroom at that time. Because if there was someone using that fucking urinal, I would have thrown up all over his fucking back, because there was a urinal right there, and I let go of move my hand off my mouth, and it was just a steady rainbow stream of fucking like perfect arch like a fucking rainbow.
That's the gravy rainbow.
And fucking right on over both of the fucking urinals, just like, and it came out like, imagine like if you take something like a fucking wet towel or something and you just throw it to the side real quick and how it arches and goes over everything. That's what it was. It just came out just, and it just a stream of throw up the wall on the urinal and then back down and then on the side of the stall and then back down into the urinal. It was like, came down. And I threw up there for about 2 fucking minutes, man. I just could not stop throwing because it just kept coming and kept coming. Like that shit fucking started bubbling and it was like, dude, instantly coming out. So then I'm like, fuck, and I stopped throwing up enough to fucking look at the situation and see where I was and just be like, uh-oh, this isn't fucking good. So I luckily fucking stop and I go into the stall. There was only one other stall and there was 2 urinals. So I go into the stall and I close the door and I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do at this fucking point, man. And then what's the worst fucking thing that you can imagine? Like, door opens up, someone comes walking in. I'm like, fuck, man, at least I'm in the fucking, the stall. And he's like, oh, man, what the fuck? Oh, man, that's fucking disgusting, man. What the fuck, man? And I hear from the bar over there, it's like, hey, man, like, what's going on, man? Like, what? And I'm like, man, some motherfucker threw up all up in this motherfucking bathroom, man. There's throw up on the walls, man. Blah, blah, this, that. Oh, man, you serious? That's fucking nasty, man. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Are you fucking serious, man? So, like, I think about doing that move where I fucking pull up my feet. Yeah. But then I was so fucked up, but I'm so glad that under pressure I can still think at least once. Yeah. I thought, no, because if I pick up my feet, he's obviously going to want to piss in the stall if he's still going to piss because the other ones are covered in throw up. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. So then he's going to try and open the door and he just like, look through the crack and just see me with my feet up like, just staring back at him like, please go away, sir. I've had a bad night. Excuse me, a bad afternoon. Fuck, man, because this is only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, man. So, fuck, dude. So, anyways, I left my feet down, and this is where I had my one good thought, but I immediately turned it around back into just stupid idiot mode because I put my feet. I mean, my feet were still down, and he was like, "Man, it's fucking nasty," and I was like, "Yeah, no, bro. That's why I'm in here." The only thing I could think to say, yeah, man, that's gross. That's why I'm in here, man. Fuck. Yuck. So now I'm sitting in this fucking stall, man. And he obviously knows that it's me that threw up everywhere because I probably stumbled over that worse than I just did right now. Like fucking, man, that's why I'm in here, bro. You know, like fucking. But in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I know, that's gross. That's why I'm taking a dump in here, sir.
Nailed it.
Got it. So anyways,
above reproach.
And here's where it even gets worse because now that I'm sitting there and this guy's pissing in one of the stalls, I'm sure from quite a distance away, but he's pissing and I hear him like stop pissing. I'm like, fuck, man. But then all of a sudden, like I start to feel it again and it's rushing up just as fast. So I'm like, dude, I am going to throw up instantly once this gets to my fucking throat. So I hear him. He stops fucking pissing and I'm like, dude, please don't fucking wash your hands. Please don't fucking wash your hands here. Fuck, man. So I fucking turn around and I'm like, now I'm standing facing the toilet and I'm bending down and I got my mouth there. I'm just like, come on. And then I hear fucking, nope, no, not the dryer. I hear him fucking taking the thing. I was like, fuck, man, you're drying your hands too, man. And then I hear the turn on. I'm like, fuck, dude, you're doing a combo blow, like fucking dry. Like, well, I understand though, because it's like he wants to get the fuck out of there because it probably smells like shit. But still, man, I'm like, dude, you're killing me. And right as I hear him open the door to leave, I just go and just fucking lose it all over again into the fucking thing. And I hear him as he's walking out, you sick motherfucker. Fuck, man. So now I'm in this bathroom. The fucking just throw ups fucking everywhere. This fucking asshole. I didn't even see him. Had no clue what the fuck he looked like. So he could be anybody outside. You know, right. It's not like I can walk out for him. You know, like fucking. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw. I had to
change my shoes.
Man, I had my white Chuck Taylors on. I had a Sharpie, and I was going to town, man. The guy that did that clearly had white shoes. Mine, sir, are black. Your logic is flawed. Yeah, but you have throw up coming out of your sleeves, sir. Never you mind.
Full of throw up.
Yeah, you're dripping. Yeah, so then I'm in the bathroom. I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, all right, well, that's when I kind of like sobered up and realized, not Christmas party type deal. So I'm like, fuck, man. All right, well, I got to get the fuck out of here. I know as soon as I walk out this door, everyone is going to be looking at me because everyone heard that shit. You know, the way that place is set up, the bathroom was like in the back, right beside the bar. And then the fucking the restaurant part was like off to the side. So people in the restaurant may not have heard it, but everyone in that bar did. And there was about fucking 30 or 40 people in there. So I'm like, fuck, man. Come walking out, and like I kind of like look around and scope the room, and do just like almost everybody except for I think probably my friends were just like looking back at me like, fuck. So I just go walking over to my boy, man. I'm like, bro, let me have the keys. I was like, give me the keys to the truck, man. I'm going to go lay down in the back seat. And I sure the fuck did, man. And, dude, I woke up and we were driving home and we were just like, one of the other scariest things I've ever had, I fucking woke up in the back seat, or at least I came to in the back seat, on the freeway. And all of my friends, when we got there, we were pretty fucked up. They were 10 times as much, and we're on the fucking freeway now, and I'm in the back of a fucking truck, and I wake up, and I hear him talking like, yeah, man, motherfucker, and I'm just like, uh-oh. Like, I didn't even have a chance to say, hey, man, maybe taxi? Maybe we find some other way? Nope, I just woke up, and we're doing a fucking 100 miles an hour down the freeway. Uh-oh, bad times. Yeah, man, but.
Yeah, it happened to me one time. I was underage, too. Like, I was fucking like the most indictable of the fucking group. I was like 19, and I was drinking at this club because they fucking gave me a wrist stamp even though I wasn't 21 for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was drinking 19, and all my friends were fucking drunk. Yeah. And they were all over 21.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, you're under 21, so I know you weren't drinking. You're driving home." I was like, "Fuck." And this is the first time, of like going out with like friends and shit like that. So I don't want to be like, a dick.
Yeah.
And I certainly want them to keep inviting me out. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll drive home.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking driving home drunk at fucking 19. And I have to fucking get through the base.
Oh. Fuck.
So like I drive us over to another friend of ours' house who lives off base. And we hang out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we start drinking again. Oh. And this is like fucking like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And so like I'm fucking drunk. And so I'm like, all right, fuck. I'm gonna go fucking lay down in the car. Just fucking come out and get me whenever we're leaving or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Just wake me up before we go. So I fucking wake up in the car and someone's fucking driving. And the thing that woke me up was the fucking like the sleep strips in the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah.
Like the little da-dum, 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 da-dum. Like that's all I hear is like da-dum, 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 da-dum. And I fucking wake up and fucking my friend Juan is driving home drunk as fuck.
Dude, just driving by Braille, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking like driving on the fucking center line. I'm like, oh, dude, we're going to jail. I'm so fucked right now.
Fucking dead.
And so then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up at the fucking dorms. Luckily. Yeah. But yeah, it was bad. Bad night.
That's bad crazy, times. Man. That's another podcast that we could do. Fucking
drunk
for
stories.
Hours, man.
Yeah,
but we gotta get Boots on here for that one, man. I mean, come on. Fuck, man.
He's got the military stories.
Yep. Speaking of that guy too, man, we know we promised he was going to be on this show and stuff, but situations come up, man.
Yeah, he's deployed again, motherfucker.
Yeah. When he does get here, though, man, I feel like he better be damn good, or everyone's just going to be let down.
Yeah,
here comes Boots, everybody. Yeah, man, come on, get over here. And he's like,
"Hey guys, how's it going? I also get drunk sometimes, and sometimes I don't.
I enjoy board games."
I just got to get him drunk. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. We've been hyping him up, man. He better fucking come through. Yeah. God damn it. We're taking his picture off the website. Let's put a question mark. Something like it. Anyways, yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, seriously, the pooping as a fucking adult, man, great. I don't care. It's like, I'll tell anyone these fucking... I mean, obviously, I fucking will. I got a... Excuse the pun, but I got a shit ton of these fucking stories, man.
A shitload of pants.
Unfortunately, yes, I have shit my pants a bunch of times as an adult, man. I mean, I can count them on two hands, but that's still a lot of shit in your pants as an adult.
I think I think I may even be over that. Dude.
Really?
I mean, it happens. It happens. Including like sharts too, like when you're just like you get like a skid mark.
I mean that can't count, or else it'd be fucking all the fucking time, man. Yeah. Anyways, but there's tons of stories, and you know what? And eventually, people they will come out, man. We're gonna get to them all, but damn. So that's fucking awesome. I like those whole fucking... And the best part about them was that all the shit that had to happen. Like, I fucking love that part about them, too. Like, all the shit that had to happen for you to shit your pants that fucking day. All the missed signals, all the ignored signals, all the fucking 250-pound transsexuals that fucking catch your poop off guard and make you shit yourself on the way home. All that shit has to come together. That's fucking awesome.
Well, there has to be... To actually...
The shit intervention, yeah you're right, Cooper.
You don't want to have the shit intervention?
Yeah. To shit yourself.
The shittervention, if you will.
Yeah. To shit yourself, you have to have like a really cavalier attitude towards it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't just fucking go into like a cautious situation and, and get fucked.
Yeah.
Like you don't... When's the last time you've gotten fucking shot in a bad neighborhood? Never. Because you don't go into bad neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Like, know fucking better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like... it's like shopping hungry. You know you're gonna buy fucked up food,
Hell
so
yeah,
you don't go to the store hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the same thing with shitting yourself. Like in this modern day and age, there are plenty of opportunities to take a dump in a safe place.
Oh yeah.
But we take the fucking path of least resistance, which is trying to get home.
I'll just wait.
You know, or I'll just wait. No,
Yeah.
I can handle another 3 blocks. Mm-hmm. I haven't ran out of gas in my car in years because I don't push it to the limit.
Yeah. Push it to the limit. I just really want to hear that song right now.
Yeah.
Sorry. But anyways.
Welcome to the limit.
Walking on the razor's edge. Fuck, it all comes back to Scarface we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Huh? Anyways.
We don't push it to the limit, man.
You don't you have to.
We're careful and cautious, except when it comes to our shits.
Yeah, and then it's fucking balls to the wall,
Yeah.
man. This thing can go off at any time. Don't stand behind me.
How long can I hold it? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. We got.
That's why we have underwear, I think.
Exactly, man. That's why we wear 2 layers. Think about it. I don't need to have something there. I don't need my junk to be held tight. Fucking, at least all the time.
It is more comfortable than my fucking dick rubbing against the inside of a zipper.
Yeah, but if we didn't have underwear, then pants would be designed completely different, man.
They would.
Yeah.
They'd
They'd have a
like
nice
the built-in
girl,
underwear.
They'd have like a little fucking
like the swimming shorts,
like a pad for like a fucking chick, just right in the front. Like, man, that shit's soft, and I can piss in it a little bit.
Yeah,
catch the little things, man. But yeah, those fucking stories, man, they can go on for fucking hours, just like the fucking drunken stories that we got into, man. Anyways, man, I hope you guys had a great time listening to the fucking MoDatCast today, man. I'd like to thank our special guest once again, Mr. Cooper.
I'd love to come back if you guys will have me. So this was
Fantastic.
awesome.
Anytime,
We'll
sir.
have you.
And of course, Big John, or should we say medium-sized John nowadays, man, getting that workout going on.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out.
How much
sir.
weight have you lost?
So far, close to 50 pounds.
Nice.
50 pounds down.
Need we'll go 40 more, and then you'll be Skinny John.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Or like what I always wanted to call him is Little John. I like Little John.
There you go.
Yeah. I was thinking Robin Hood more, but yeah, I'll take that Little John too.
I finally watched that video.
Down for what?
Yeah, that was a funny video. I'm not a Little John fan. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like him at all.
I can get down with Little John.
I lived in the South too long.
Yeah,
I
you get used to it.
Still like Ludacris,
Of course.
but I can't bring myself to like Little John or Little Wayne.
Any
Bow Wow,
little.
Little Romeo. If you put little in your name, I'm gonna have to assume I don't like you.
Exactly.
So,
well, and signing off for Little MadMan. That's
thank you for listening to the Little MoDatCast.
Yeah, man. I hope you guys had a good time, man. We had a good time talking to you guys all about it.
So we've got some plans coming up. You know, we kind of promised this show wouldn't be scripted, and it's not. It'll never be scripted.
Yeah.
We will never have like a legit format to go off, but we've got some ideas.
Yeah.
For some of the upcoming shows, and we've got some pretty epic stuff. So
Yeah, if you're curious about our notes, we have a piece of paper written down with like the word poop stories.
Yeah, poop.
And then
shitting yourself in public.
yeah, and
was
then
my
possibly telling a story about like throwing up or something like that. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have some vault stories.
Yeah.
Y'all have the vault. You know you have the vault. That's when you do something that's just really deplorable, and you really don't want to talk about it ever again.
Oh my god, man! Dude.
We're gonna talk about it.
I tell you what, I have a big vault, and my
is that is the big vault for all the big women that you put your wiener in?
There's been a few, sir.
Yeah, there have.
No, but yeah, man, no, it's a relatively good sized vault, and I tell you what. There's one of those stories in that vault that will not come out until we become, or hopefully, you know, if we ever become really big, paid for doing shit like this. But I don't think that's ever gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
That story won't come out for anything less.
Yeah,
that's my butt cherry price story. that's my fucking story
Does
cherry.
it relate to your butt cherry?
I tell you what right now, MadMan on MoDatCast, we'll tell this story for $1 million. Anyone wants to throw it out there, we're good to go, man. Come get my story cherry. While you're back there, take the butt too.
I'm gonna. You know what? Screw it. This is the end of the episode. I'm gonna read you my notes because they're not gonna mean anything. But
let's do it.
We'll call this a teaser. Stories from the vault is in my notes. Movie ideas is in the notes. So
Always.
That's coming up. Eat weed and then come up with a story until you can't think.
That's the best one.
That's a good note, right?
I love where it's like not even. I just love the fact that it says like take edibles, like no. I like the fact that it just says eat weed.
Eat weed.
Eat weed.
Then
tell
come
story.
up with a story until you can't think.
Oh my god,
that's going to be a good one because there's a specific format to that I'm going to go with.
It's freaking hilarious.
Telling lies to strippers.
Yeah.
Telling lies.
I mean, why not?
And fake life stories.
There you go.
So, that's a teaser of what we have coming up and shenanigans.
What was the one idea that we had today earlier about a show? Dedicating it to a show. Was it? Oh, the 100 shots.
Oh yeah, the century.
Yeah. That's got to come up at some point too.
Or the
Boots can't participate though. He'll throw up after like 5. He doesn't drink beer, man. He's like vodka only type.
Dude, I'm the same way. Dude, I'll fucking throw up to the fucking MoDatCast. I don't care.
Fuck yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, so that's what we got coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We definitely did. This is MadMan
and Bucky,
and signing off for the MoDatCast. Have a good day.
Say goodbye, John and Cooper.
Bye.
Later.
MoDatCast.